Welcome back to Gen X Grown Up. I'm John. I am a Gen X Grown Up, and it's time for another Saturday evening live stream. I'm excited. I'm here also on the chat audio line. Mo is here. Hey, Mo, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going? I guess neither of us have much to do tonight, so this is a good thing.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do. So,
Yeah.
well, actually, this is my favorite thing to do now. So, because usually on a Saturday night, what I do is I sit around and watch TV and I eat Reese cups and I feel miserable. And instead, I come here and I eat yucky jelly beans and feel miserable instead with, with some of our friends. Yeah, so it's just got the Atari VCS. Hey, Phoenix Emperor, Minor Tom. I see Something Russian Productions is here already. Hey, guys. We just got the Atari VCS in, and I'm working on my review for it. You probably saw the first look that I did. If you're here, you probably saw that. And if I learned anything getting ready for it, it's that I don't know enough about it to do a review yet. I think I said in the first look, if you opened it and looked at it for 2 hours and did a review, you're lying because there's more to know than what's just sitting there, you know. So yeah, so what I have here is I have everything set up so we can walk through all the different stuff you could do. Phoenix says say hi to Mo for him. Well, Mo is here.
Hey,
He can hear you.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Hey, Phoenix.
I have all the stuff you can do. So I have a regular controller we can control this thing with. I have the cool classic controller that we will talk about. Oops, which I just pushed a button on, which is pretty awesome. I have my phone, which factors into the things you can do with the VCS. I have a keyboard because you can type crap. I have a mouse. All these things because there's so many. The things that I'm learning is hey, Phil is here. Welcome, Phil. The things I'm learning is that it's really it's not a great game console. It's a fine game console. I think everybody thought, whoo, it's the Atari console, and they thought, hey, the Atari 2600 and how incredible that was, and it's not another one of those. It's more of like a supercharged Roku or something, or a desktop PC. Hey, Mike McGrumpy is here. Hey, Mike, one of our members.
Australia.
Look at that! Look at that beautiful cherry next to your name. You got that badge. Thank you for supporting us. Amazing.
He's
So
definitely our longest listener here.
yeah.
Our longest distance listener.
Can I play Cyberpunk or Overwatch? Well, so what it can do is we'll get into some of that. Yes, it could theoretically. Now, no, it could because you can boot to Windows or you can run it as a Steam OS box.
Right.
Yeah, so it can run. You know, people say, "Can it do this?" And I'm like, "There's not a limit to what it can't do." I mean, within reason of the capacity of the hardware, but it's not a brand new 2021 game console like the PS5, right? It's not. Excuse me, pardon me. It's not as powerful as that, but yeah, as Productions was just saying. Sorry, I don't know what all the string of characters are. I'll call you Productions. Yeah, Production noted that someone already has run Cyberpunk on it, so it totally is possible. You got to crank down the settings. Google Stadia, which is just a streaming thing, so you can totally play that. But if you wanted to play, eventually, if they got Cyberpunk on Stadia, you could play it through a streaming service, which is just streaming, network. So, yeah, it didn't run well, says John. Hey, welcome, John.
I'm not surprised, but it is.
Yeah. So, so I'm in the thing now. So why don't we just start looking at some stuff? The first thing I wanted to do actually is I thought it would come over. Yeah, go ahead.
Quick,
What's up, Mo?
So the hardware that you got with this.
Yeah.
So you got the base console with a nice wood finish, right?
Right. It's the collector's edition. Yeah, there were only 6,000 of those made, I think,
Right.
which is probably.
It comes with the 2 controllers. Is that right?
You could pick one controller or the other.
Okay.
And I chose the classic controller because it looks so cool. You could have. Phoenix says you're dying before you eat anything. Yeah, right. It's been one of those days. And you can get. They have a controller like this that's branded Atari, but it's.
Okay.
I mean, I want one, but I didn't get one with it because it's functionally the same. Whereas the classic controller has some stuff to look at, which we will talk about.
Right. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and so I thought I would go and just like reboot the system first to show what that looks like, if you know what I mean.
So this is like you plug it in first time.
Yeah. See the boot up process. So I'm just going to do a restart. So we're going to see because it has the little boot thing, little process here. Yes, I'm sure. There it goes. Elgato might yell at me. There's no signal, but it'll come right back. So that's the little post screen. Every once in a while, you see some some BIOS code in the corner, but not every time. But it has this little Asteroids boot up screen, which I think is kind of cute. But the audio cuts off oddly. I didn't like that about it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Tom, I see you put a comment out there that did you know that the PS2 is like the Atari Falcon 300 computer? He says the PS2 is even a computer if you just had the parts, which I'm not surprised. I mean, most of these consoles are basically just, specialized computers, essentially.
More and more so today, right? Here's our little asteroid screen where it comes on. Pew, 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 pew.
Crooked Man says, dang, I'm late.
Oh, you're barely late.
Just booting up. So
we're going to be live for 17 hours, so you're in good shape.
Whoa.
Didn't I tell you, Mo?
Oh,
hey, Stephen Cartwright is here. Hey, welcome.
Steven.
Hey, thank you. So when it boots up, I'm going to use my controller most of the time here. So you can log on as a guest, and I actually got rid of, there's a pin you can enter. I turned off the pin because nobody else is using my VCS but me. I love the Atari branding they put everywhere.
Yeah.
So you'll notice in the menu across there, that's that classic Atari font that was on the old cartridge boxes, right? And they use it all over the UI, which I really like. So let's talk about the things that come with it first. So in the games, I did buy one game. I bought this, A Fart for Melusina, just because I'm sure Miss So is going to be here. She commented we have to try that in the live stream. So I went ahead and put my credit card in. It was a $5 purchase. You'll see when we get to the store and look around that hey, Crooked's like 17? All right, maybe 15 hours. Maybe I exaggerated.
Yeah.
We'll go until everybody's bored, I'll tell you that. How does the official Atari controller? We're going to get to that. And yes, I've tried that, Doug. Yes, I have. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're going to get to that. So if you feel that I'm paralyzed by too much to do, you're right, because it's not just like, let's play Pac-Man or let's play, whatever. It's a million things to like, which, by the way, Pac-Man is not included in this collection, but that's okay.
Yeah, the Pac-Man kind of
I did buy it, Phoenix. I really did. So here's the store. Think back to, I said in the first look, think back to the first days of Xbox Live Arcade on the 360, when there was like, you can have any game you want as long as it's Geometry Wars. And that was all you had. Which, that was good, but there was not a lot of variety. And a lot of these I've looked up are different. Alan, yes, if fart is in the title, you win. You win. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we're that immature.
Yeah. I never claim to be mature. So the one interesting thing in here is this Ant Stream Arcade. Now, they made a big deal out of this. This is actually an app. This is like Google Stadia for old games. You have to subscribe to AntStream, and it has a bunch of emulated old games to play in there. Now, I've not bit the bullet to try that. If we get Froggy during the stream, maybe we will. But you can see, if you look at the games, I like that they look like old Atari games, but they're just Super Smash, Something Ate My Alien, Sir Love-A-Lot. I mean, what? They're like, you're not seeing any there's no Tomb Raider in here. There's no Overwatch in here, anything like that. It feels very mobile gamey. And you could come in and, what is that? Is that what you want to see? And I mean, it's walking the line. Is it a modern console? Is it a throwback console? Boulder Dash Deluxe. I love Boulder Dash. What's that?
So as far as the 2600 games.
Yep.
So you have access to those, I assume, right?
So,
some of those,
kinda. Yeah, so let's, I want to poke around here and show you kind of what the store looked like. So they have a marketplace, all that stuff. And by the way, I love Boulder Dash, so I could see myself buying that. But $15 for Boulder Dash? I don't know.
Ooh, that's expensive.
Yeah, it is. This is also where you can get apps. So Discord, Plex, Netflix, Disney Plus, Twitch, all that stuff. So that's cool. Amazon, HBO, look, everybody's in there. We're definitely going to try some of that stuff out. So,
hey, George is here.
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Oh, sorry, wrong time.
What's up, man? George is here.
Sorry,
Hopping the audio thing. Welcome. That's cool.
I wasn't planning on being in the audio, but then I said I want to be a part of this because of the new thing that you showed us. Somebody bought you this week. I don't see it on the screen right now. So
it's on the super chat.
There it is.
It's hiding, it's hiding in the corner. That's
yes. Right. So anybody who wants to make John eat some fiery beans, I am here to make sure it happens.
Or just regular yucky beans. I'm cool with that.
Nope. Fiery beans. Fiery beans.
So the first thing I want to show off that I think is worth noting, because several of these things, I have all my peripherals hooked up. As I mentioned, I have a keyboard and all the controllers, but a lot of stuff needs a keyboard or controller stuff. And if you don't have one plugged in, so there's this thing called the VCS Companion. So that's pretty interesting. So what it is, you get your phone, and there's an app you download that I'm going to show you. So this is connected. In fact, I'm going to bail out of here so you can see. So what you see on the screen is you see the console, and you say you want to connect to it, which I do. And then what you have is you can now control.
Oh.
Yeah, you can move
Like
around.
Fire TV has something like that too.
Yeah.
There's an app
You can also switch to a
Yeah,
trackpad.
Google Chrome's TV had that thing.
Yep. So you can move around with a mouse. There's no mouse needed right now, but you can do that as well. And there's an A and a B button. So they give you several methods. They've done a lot of stuff. They've gone a long way. Oh, there's like a back button, so I can hit that. And there's a menu button. So all the things. So it's just talking through my local network. So they've thought about the fact that there are limitations, and they've done their best effort to get you there. So, Mo, you were asking me about the Atari games. So let's not beat around the bush and talk about Atari games. What did Tom say? My friend keeps wanting.
That's what I'd be looking for first.
You're right. Yeah. We just recorded the podcast this morning, and George was noting they should have just lined up this screen with Atari games out of the gate.
Yeah.
So,
I really think that if that screen that you have right there, if you turn this device on and the first screen that popped up after the logos and intros was that with nothing but Atari 2600 cartridge images,
mm-hmm.
I'm willing to go spend $600 on it today. Honestly, I would.
Yeah, well, there's some polish to it. I think what you point out, George, is really that this is a console with an identity crisis. It's not sure what it wanted to be, and we're going to see that as we poke around. So they have the Atari VCS Vault, which is the Atari Vault. That actually, I think the full Atari Vault is for sale like $2 in Steam right now. It's ridiculous. But let's launch it and take a look. We looked at this in the first look, but we're going to dive a little deeper. Oh, look, my mouse is working now inside of there.
Code Mystics.
I love all the Atari noises. That's awesome.
Okay, so there's somebody who has a Russian name in the chat right now?
Yeah, I keep calling him Productions because I can't pronounce the rest.
Yeah, because I want to because he's making some good comments.
Yeah.
So I'll just call him E Productions.
There you
I
go.
can read the E.
Right. So
E Productions says that there's a developer that makes Atari VCS titles, and he has a YouTube channel. His name is Javi, and it seems that not all VCS games will be 2D side scrollers. So are there
the
a bunch of
ones?
VCS games that are that way?
Well, so that's part of the confusion, right? This is the VCS, and the old one's the VCS too. So I think what Comrade Productions is saying is that it's all of the new available VCS games that you can buy for purchase. So far, they look to be a bunch of side scrollers, but that's not all it's going to be.
Okay.
But so far, that's all that's in the store. Before you got here, George, I was just saying that it's like the early Xbox Live Arcade days when there's very little to pick from.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Nicholas, how do you like the system? Nick, that's what I'm trying to find out right now. I'm intrigued. I'm not in love, and I'm not angry. So
we're on the journey with him.
Yeah. I'm preparing for a review. So this is nothing.
You know, when somebody goes on a journey, they really need food to eat when they go on that journey.
Yep.
So anybody who wishes to give John some jelly beans to take with him on his journey, we are here to make sure that he eats those in a timely fashion because we wouldn't want him to get dizzy from malnutrition, right, Mo?
Exactly.
So our big fan, Thanos, supporter over on Patreon, he sent me this can of Bean Boozled, which is a brand by Jelly Belly, Fiery 5. There are these 5 heated jelly beans that literally have like shredded pulped pepper at their core. That's their flavor. And the worst one is a 2.2 million capsaicin Reaper bean, a Carolina Reaper. Whew, and I tried it. All right, Nicholas. So let's look. So Nicholas is asking. So I'm going to start poking around. So here's what is in there. Now you can look by list. We can go and look at the list, A to Z.
I like that 8-bit, the old,
yeah. No, as much as I like that, you can't give the VCS too much credit for this because this is Atari Vault that already existed. They were just smart enough to use it. Yeah. But it's neat. So you have arcade machines, again, just Atari brand stuff. So notably absent, because this is all Atari stuff, you're not going to find any Activision stuff. You're not going to find any Magic stuff. This is all first party.
Really?
stuff.
Not even Atari 2600 Activision? So no Pitfall?
It's all Atari first party stuff.
Oh,
All
that
first party.
that bites. That bites so hard.
Right. Now, the thing is, I could boot into another OS and run everything. This makes a beautiful emulation box. Boot it into Linux or boot it into Windows or something, because you can do it. What's up with Mike? He says, seems they went to great lengths to leverage nostalgia with the name hardware. It failed that in the software experience. Mike, I am right there with you.
Great observation.
Yep.
Yeah. So no Activision, huh?
No, they don't. Now they might have it eventually, but I have stuff like Combat 2, right? So things that came out later. There's a lot of stuff in here. I think there's some 80 some odd games in here. Let's pick. I got to start.
So, and Minor Tom says, can you stream old Nintendo, GameCube, NES, SNES? Theoretically, you could. You just couldn't do it inside their portal, their UI.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, hey, Marcus.
Hey, welcome, Marcus. So many.
So,
yeah,
like
go
a
ahead.
classic, like Yar's Revenge or...
Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna do a breakout thing in a second, but let's come down to. There's my.
Now,
Yar's
not all of
Revenge.
those, as you're scrolling through them, not all of those reminded me of the Atari 2600 box covers that I remembered. Like,
Yeah,
there's a
some of
few
them
in there
different.
that look different.
Yeah, I noticed
Yes,
that too. But that's true of this collection in general. So I
Well,
like how
because
they,
it's part of that Atari Vault thing or whatever.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, you know what I forgot to point out that is that they include the entire manual in here, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's neat.
That's
I
cool.
like that.
Because
Yep.
the manuals were pretty awesome.
So
back
that's all available, and you have options. So you can go in and tweak the controls. And so I've changed it in my case to use, instead of the D-pad, I'm using the thumbstick, and it's very easy. You just click in and the direction you want, and you map it, and you can map those for player 1 and player 2.
So, John, did you not get the Atari 2600 single red button controller? I thought that came with this thing.
Yep. We were talking about it, and I'm going to get to it in a second.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, it's not as efficient for navigating because it has so few buttons. It will work, but not with everything. And there's some things that only work with that. Well, not only, but work best, like paddle games, like you might imagine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, so let's hop into Yar's Revenge. What I like is that they put across here, they don't use the black and white color switch. What does difficulty switch do? What does this difficulty switch do? And it tells you what the different selected games are as you click through, so you're not wondering, which is really awesome. So you can see across the bottom, it tells you what the children's version. I'm sure I never played the children's version.
Phoenix is saying that he had a question, I guess, from your original Quick Look video about which ran Atari games better, this or the AtGames consoles.
Well, I can. Full disclosure, I don't own any of the AtGame consoles, but they run it okay. What I like about this is AtGames tends to apply a filter to everything and kind of put aliasing, whereas in here you can turn on scan lines on or off, but it gives a nice natural look. So, I mean, that is just proper Yar's. There's no...
It does look beautiful.
Yep. And if I hit start, it has pause, which other games didn't. So my start, you can actually pause anytime you want in 2600 games now, which is pretty awesome.
So just, Richard, said that a lot of performance games like Tempest, which were never actually sold, but
Yeah, a few. There's a second part of this Atari Vault, which is for sale, that adds another 40 or 50 games as well.
So, I'm looking at this. I don't see the Kotile's defense shield.
Ah, that's a frame rate issue, I'm sure. That's the
Okay.
number of frames we're sending is not visible. Yeah,
Gotcha.
because there's so much flicker in the 2600. If you can't see that, it's because it's on the opposite frames.
Yeah, because I see them pop in once in a while.
Yeah, like if I
but
pause it, you see it there because it's a snapshot, right?
No, it was still black.
So let's pop out. Yeah, it's visible here. If I was streaming at 60 frames per second, you would see it. I noticed that in my first look, too. It doesn't look like that here. You can see everything. Can you imagine how bad Pac-Man would look? You'd see one ghost. It would be
Right.
flicker, 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 flicker. Mo is quiet and game is loud. So, Mo, you can crank yourself up. Thank you, Marcus. I'm going to bring the game down. It's a little too loud.
Chris
Can you guys hear me
Villegas
now?
says, "Yeah, can hear you."
Okay.
And I can make it a
Says
little louder
they
on my
need
side, too.
remastered ET, good or bad. It's legendary Atari gem. He would play it.
Me too.
So he wants a remastered ET.
Me too. Okay, let's talk about this controller that you rightfully mentioned. So, This classic controller, when you buy this, when you bought the system, you can pick from what they call the modern controller, which looks like an Xbox 360 controller, but it's black and red and has Atari logos on it. Or you can get this beautiful beast. So what this has, a quick tour, is it has a stick. It has a back and menu button here. It has a fire button over here, and it has what is effectively a menu button here. So I can touch the menu button to turn it on. There we go.
Does it take like that forearm strength that you needed to, play the old one?
No, it's very delicate, and it's doing the job here. Yeah.
Well, that kind of, I want it to be that way, because that's, when I played it, I'm buying this console for nostalgia. I kind of want the input controls to feel the way they did. I loved those old Atari 2600
it feels really good. What I've noticed is it feels like it leans a little further than it used to, but that's subject to opinion, I think, whether or not. But it feels pretty good. It doesn't feel exactly like, because they've added some more functionality. Let me go into Tempest, so the classic arcade game. So check this out.
Oh, now that Marcus is here, we should mention it. No one's bought any jelly beans yet.
That's a fact.
That's true, Marcus.
That's true.
Nobody has bought any of those really nice,
I'm just
warm,
saying.
inviting jelly beans.
All right, so let's see.
Richard Ground says he's getting a lot of echo from all three of us. Is anybody else experiencing that, or is it just Richard? Marcus is saying Mo went a little too far with volume.
Oh, did I? Jeez, Marcus.
We like you, but not that much. All right, so let's see if I can get this set up for this. So because there are all these different controllers and stuff, I find myself learning, still poking around a little bit. So I'm going to go into the options for Tempest and go into the controls. Yeah, okay, so you have the player start up here. Yep, sensitivity of the spinner, got that. Fire button's going to be that.
Oh, yeah, first donation.
Uh-oh.
There we go. $1 for Mr. Taylor. Arlen saying the sound is fine now.
Oh,
Thank you,
excellent.
Arlen.
Beautiful. Oh, what do we got? A nice $1 donation. Well, Marcus, thank you so much.
By the way, guys, I don't know if you paid attention to the numbers, and I'm sure it has a little something to do with Atari VCS being brand new. We're over 50 watchers right now. So
we
thank
really?
you guys
Wow.
for tuning in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
we
there's
got two
$10.
Oh, my
Yeah, we
goodness.
got Mike. Well, wait,
Oh, there's
okay.
another 10.
What's
for this
happening?
Dana
What's
Cat.
happening? Hold on.
Wait. So we got Mike McGrumpy. I'm tracking this. Put $1. So you got $2. Then you got John Harbor for $9.99.
I'm giving him the $10 level.
Yeah.
That's on the $10 level.
When you come down a
I'll
penny.
give him the penny.
And your lovely daughter.
It's just, when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's Marcus. Thank you for the $1, Marcus. So you get to the Wheel of Yuck. So this spin is for you. As you know, I have all of my jelly beans all sorted out here. You see them in my little container. I know what we have.
Dana says you made the mistake of reminding us about Super Chat, George. That was not a mistake, Miss Cat.
that was
totally
purely
on purpose.
intentional. I assure you. All right, let's see what's fine, Marcus.
Oh, somebody.
Oh, no.
what is it?
So this is...
somebody was asking, is the controller, can you buy that controller separately?
Yes, but
And
not
will
yet.
it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be compatible. I've not yet synced it with the computer, but they say you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Interestingly, I've yet to be able to sync my Xbox 360 controller wirelessly. I'm using it wired right now, but... Okay,
So
Marcus.
So you spinning?
I did. Just spinned.
Oh.
Just spinned. We got chocolate pudding or dog food.
Dog food.
Dog
Love
food.
dog food.
You know this is one of my least favorites because okay. But I'm hoping for chocolate pudding. Thank you for your support, Marcus.
Minor Tom is saying, can you please buy a PS2? I recommend buying one just for personal reasons. Do you own stock in PlayStation? And that's why you want us to buy one?
I don't think I need a PS2. It was chocolate pudding, Marcus. Thank you. I'm
John
happy about
says he
that.
couldn't get the damn slide bar to stop at $10. John, just in case you ever want to do it again, you can go in and type the number instead of using the slide bar.
You can.
But $9.99 is close enough. We understand
Yeah.
your
It is. We're gonna give you
intent.
credit.
Penny, don't worry, buddy.
All right.
Yeah.
So what is that? So we have two $10
So you get the
now.
dollar. No, we have another $1.
What was Marcus? Did you get dog food out of Marcus?
Nope.
get
Pudding.
chocolate. You
Chocolate
got
pudding.
chocolate.
Chocolate
Oh,
pudding.
damn it.
Mike give you $1.
Oh, Mike.
So go do
All right,
that.
Mike.
Spin.
All right, Mike. Here we go. Thank you, sir.
Then you got John's 10. after
All right.
that.
All right. You keep them in the chamber. We'll take care of it.
I got it. I
And then
got
we're
it
gonna
right
place
here.
it. We're gonna place a Tempest. What do we got? Tutti Frutti or Stinky
Or-
Socks?
Sticky socks.
Absolutely.
Why do you always root for the bad one?
Sticky socks.
Quit it.
Art Blue gives
Yeah.
$1.99. He said, "Thanks for the demo. Enjoy the beans."
Thank you.
Look at that beauty.
All right.
That looks like Tutti Frutti to me. Let's hope.
No, a sticky socks.
Oh, that's not Tutti Frutti.
Oh, sticky.
Apparently, that's what Stinky Socks tastes like. It's that musty. Like they scraped some mold off of something and put it in a jelly bean.
So,
Nice.
Art, is that
Yeah.
for 2 spin beans or just 1? Because you gave $1.99 and they only cost $1, so I'm
No.
just checking.
He's
I
just
think we
generous.
rounded up.
Anything under 5, we're calling a spinner bean.
We're calling it 1 spinner bean.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
So
right.
now you got John's $10 bean.
Oh, okay. So
That's the jalapeno.
here's the story on these. I have these all sorted from weakest to, wait till you see this bright red death Carolina Reaper thing.
You gotta put it in a glass jar because it melts anything plastic.
Chris says he actually got his Atari VCS, but he's not going to play it. It's the Wood Grain Limited, so going to buy the Black Onyx from GameStop.
Really?
Got a lot of points.
So you think
Oh,
it's going to be a collector's item?
I guess so.
I guess he's saying that.
There's only 6,000 of them, you said,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So yeah.
So $10 is the jalapeno bean.
Yep. Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. Now the jalapeno is beautiful. It's in this. Look at this bright green, kind of how pretty that is. Yeah.
Oh, look how John snuck the gift of relief in there for $1.01.
Yes.
I don't remember approving that. Did you approve that, Mo?
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
I approved it. It was me. So yes, when things get hot, I have the orange juice for some relief. So if I'm hurting, just put in that 101. I also have some sour cream. We learned worked pretty well.
Hey, dude,
And
jalapeno
then-
bean. Where
And
is
then
it?
I'm getting there. And then I have some water. So, all right, jalapeno bean. Who's this for?
So-
What's the first one here?
For John.
John.
John Harbor.
John Arbor.
John with an H. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
There's
Mike
the
McGrumpy
jalapeno
said
bean.
this was his very first super chat he's done for any channel on YouTube. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Wow, that's awesome.
Thank you. I hope it's not your last. It's I used to think, why do they make me click this button? But it's like a tip jar. It's like, hey, that was fun. Here's $1 kind of thing. And so I do it a lot now too.
Yeah, or just because you want to torture John.
That's true.
There's always that.
That's
Okay,
my part.
so jalapeno
that's
bean. It says it's 5,000 Scoville. 5,000. So I hope it's
right.
not terrible. Thank you so much for your support, as always, John. Down the hatch.
And since they're beans, it's kind of good because they're kind of gooey and chewy, so I think
They
the heat
stick
will last
there
longer.
longer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Agile is in there. Hey, Agile. Nice to
Hey.
see you.
that's a little warmer than a jalapeno I remember. and you said it, Mo. It's
Mike says
It's
if
sticking
you're
in my
going to
teeth.
spend $1.01 for relief, you might as well go full evil and spend $10 to bring more pain.
no.
Oh, Dana would like to know if she adds another 15, can we go straight to 25 for her?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think
Anything
that's-
Dana asks,
Yes.
we can do.
As long as you do it before
Oh.
he ate the bean, which he has not eaten the bean yet.
Dana,
So.
Yeah.
Dana.
Nope. Sorry, sir. You're overridden.
Oh, apparently so.
That's 2 votes and a customer to none. Don't count. So, Dana, if I see $15 more in there,
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
How is it?
oh. It's cooling. It doesn't linger as much, but it's still like I'm not eager to go to the next one, if you know what I mean. Oh, okay. So next up is so we're just let me quick and do the jalapeno, right? If I hurry with that, I'm okay, or am I waiting on Dana?
I think she-
I'm saying that Mo and I decide when you eat it. So we're
yeah. So I
we're
think you should go
taking
back
our
to the gameplay.
Okay,
right
all
now.
right. So you keep it
Yeah,
on
and we'll-
keep it on
yeah.
deck. All right.
Yep, I got Dana. Got it on deck here.
So
Yeah, we got Dana, and then we've got the other $1.99.
Art blue. Yep, art
Mark.
blue.
So this is
And there it is. $15 more.
Oh my
Bet.
goodness.
She says, bet.
So that means we're going to what?
25.
Oh,
That's
here we
$20
go.
level.
Cayenne.
Back to the screen. All right.
Cayenne bean.
So this is the 50,000. This is allegedly 10,000 times worse.
Or 10 times worse. That's how math works.
10 times. Sorry, I meant that.
That is hard.
The 5,000 would already messed up his logical brain that he can't do math.
Sorry. Okay, Dana Catherine. Thank you for your support. This
Ooh,
apparently
it's red.
is the cayenne. Oh, it's like a muddy brown. Look at like you can
It's
see
like a
through it.
brown, right?
Mike, I would love to allow pooling from
Yeah,
different
but we
sources,
can't
but we
do that.
decided that the last time that it has to come from one
But
individual.
the pricing is to protect me, not to milk you for money. The pricing is to protect the talent.
Yeah.
All right, here is your $25
I would say that on the
cayenne
last time we did one of these hot ones, there were actually at least one, maybe two people that did the 100, which was absolutely bonkers. I thought nobody would do that. That's why I
we
put it
priced
we
it to
said that.
prevent.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Dana. Wish me luck. Is anybody going to do $1? Do I need to get my wallet out?
No, sir.
Cayenne pepper. How many Scovilles is this supposedly?
50,000.
Ooh, 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 oh, ooh, it's more peppery. Like, the other one was more like Tabasco-y. This is more like black pepper. Whoo, whoo.
Wow. Okay, if your eyes open any wider, man, they're going to go to the back of your head, so be careful.
Woo. Oh, he's turning red. Is he getting
Ooh.
red there, Mo? I see him getting
Yeah,
red.
I see it red too.
I'm just
Inspiring too.
I'm just blushing from the generosity. That's not the bean. Ooh. Cayenne ain't no joke.
Dana is giving us a smiley face. I think she's happy.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm
Steve
so
made her
happy that
happy,
you're
that's all that
happy.
matters.
I'm so happy that you're happy.
John,
Yes.
you're not done yet.
Yeah, you got arts.
You still
Spin
got
the
our
wheel.
blues.
All right, so I have a yuck wheel for art.
And you have a relief after.
But
Oh,
only after
Mike,
you do art.
Mike, thank
Yes.
you. Oh,
But only after you do
oh,
art.
thank you, Mike. Okay, so Art, thank you so much for your support. Let's give it a spin. There's your star, Mike. Let's see what we get. We're going. Now I've welcomed some dog food. Oh, what do we got? This is peach or barf. That says. I know it's hard to see. It's too little. I'll
Mark
read it
has
to you.
said, "Ha, Dana is my favorite." Then immediately, damn it, Mike won.
Thank you, Mike. I'm sure that was supposed to be a. Oh yeah. Okay.
So it's either peach or barf. Okay.
barf has sounded pretty good right now. I don't know. I don't kid you.
I don't know, man. You sure about that?
It'll cool this down, so I think it's pretty good. All right, cool. This is Art. Thank you, Art. I appreciate your support. We're gonna get some Tempest in a second. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's peach. That's awesome. Yay!
Sorry, Art.
You're so disappointed.
failed.
No, thank you, Art.
You can drink some OJ. You got a little bit of relief too, so you can take that now if you
All
want.
right. Am I ready for the relief? Okay, I'm happy with that.
Absolutely. By the way, everybody who's in the channel, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and share this out if you have a chance. We got about 40 to 45 people watching.
Yep.
Love to see those numbers go up and see a lot of shares go out on this video.
All righty. Thank you for the relief, Mike. You're the best.
Multi-Gunman, how do you like the Atari VCS so far? That is something we're answering with this stream. John has barely played with it, so he's kind of trying to decide whether or not he likes it.
Hey, Linux lover.
For
Yep.
facts.
So John, yeah, let's definitely get back to some. Let's go back to the games here.
So I've switched back. Some things I've learned is there's a lot in here that's not super polished. So, for example, I was about to try to play Tempest, but it's like when I launched it, it was kind of tethered to the 360 controller, so it wasn't ready to use this for player one. So I just backed out of the vault, and I'm going to launch it again.
And wouldn't Tempest be better with a paddle anyway?
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's why I want to play it with that. So
So you do have the paddle.
this is the paddle, baby. Look at this.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood that.
Look at that.
That's not the paddle controller.
That's the spinner. Yes. They baked it right in. It's pretty damn nice, I got to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I like the little squat, big round paddle.
Oh, of
controllers
course.
from the old
Everybody
PlayStation.
loved that.
I know,
Naturally.
but you got to make some concessions, right?
Well, you could give me 2 controllers for $300.
That's true. That's a good
Here I'm
point.
spinning it. There's my button. So here I am using that to
Oh,
spin.
wow. That looks pretty
Linux
good.
Lover wants to know if we're going to try to run Steam on the VCS.
We are.
Is that possible?
Yes, you can. Not tonight. Not tonight. That's something. There's a lot of extra booting I want to try to do, and I actually tried to do some preparation for some other OSs to boot into, and it just. I'm not there yet.
You're handling Tempest, okay?
It's
Yeah,
great. It works great.
Now, it's a spinner. Is it like
So we do it like this. You can see me, right? So
okay, so it's not like one of those like weighted spinners, right? You can't like spin
no, it's not like a woo. It's not that kind of spinner, right? You have to actually spin it, of course. And the super zapper, there's a button here. Boom. Oh, I didn't map it. Oh, I lied.
E Production says that there's another free game in the store. That's called Warrior something. He says, so if you want to give that a shot down the road.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's somebody go into options and make sure my Super Zapper is mapped. Let's go to controls.
See what Marx's comment,
Linux
George.
says, you guys think they could have made the rim around the stick a paddle instead of the stick itself? Ah.
Oh.
I mean, that,
Maybe.
That's a
they
good idea.
certainly could have. Yeah.
What
that
did you say,
looks very-
Bill, that I
that
need to
looks
look at?
Oh, look at Marx's comment.
George wants Atari to get off his lawn. I want this Atari to get off my lawn. Yes. Hey, Retro Air Dave. Good to see you.
Yeah. So yeah, Tempest. Let me say that looks like Tempest. I mean,
Well, it's the ROM. It absolutely should. Yeah. And so I got the Super Zapper working. Boom. So I zapped him so I can use that
So
bumper.
do we know what?
Joag says he might need to get this controller, if anything.
The controller.
There's many good Atari
dope.
style controllers out there for the PC. So,
Yeah.
so this is a wireless one, John, that we could use to sync Bluetooth or whatever to our PC if we wanted.
That's right. I have not successfully done it yet, but they say that you can put it in a PC mode. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I want to
Alan Jacobs
show
actually
you.
had a good comment. That controller may work for Tron.
Oh.
Yeah, we've thought about that. Yeah. So I want you to see how the lights are actually.
Oh yeah, look at the lights, the
See,
rim. You
it's,
see that
it's
orange?
controlling the lights. Can you see that as they shoot and do stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
like,
going to be weird, though, with Tron, because the same part of the controller you would use to move the Tron figure would also be to spin his arm or the tank turret.
It's different. Yeah, it's different.
yeah,
that
for
would
sure.
be weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, anything other than actual Tron is weird. So it's avoid the spikes.
So do we know what hardware is in this thing? Like what is the processor, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we do.
How
I
much
don't have it memorized, but they have it published. You bet they do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we know it's an x86 processor, so it's not an ARM. So that's why you can run like Windows 10 on it if you're so inclined. Oh, ooh, the spikes! Oh, got
Linux
me.
lover, I agree. I'm wondering how that joystick will hold
Yeah.
up too. It sounds like it's got a lot of stuff built into it, and you're right. The old one was susceptible to breaks very easily.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
the originals. Yeah, John, did you have a side business fixing those things?
We talked about it on an old podcast that I used to have a box of CX40 parts to repair mine and all the neighbor kids. Yep.
Phoenix Emperor is saying, what do you think of polybias? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Is that where you have multiple wives?
Polybius? I hope not. Because if so, there's some people in the channel that are going to be mad.
Polybius. I looked over. Yeah.
Hey, Zach. Zach says it looks super cool.
Polybius is the rumored NSA video game that gave people headaches and it disappeared out of Oregon. All that shit. Remember that?
Oh.
We got to put our GXG in here before we go on. Gee.
Oh.
I don't know. Is that my Zach Smith or is that another Zach Smith?
Oh.
How many do you know? Ask him.
Well, I only know
What do you mean by my Zach Smith?
my son.
His son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was curious because that sounded a little weird.
He's got a Zach Smith in every port.
Minor Tom is asking about pranking John again. They're not really pranks because he knows that's coming.
Oh, it is my
So,
son. Hey,
it's more
hey
torture.
Zacko, how's it going, buddy?
It may not be. He may just be flubbing.
Hey, look who has the high score. GXG, of course. It's like every arcade
Nice.
we go to. Yeah, so, I mean, there's so much to explore here. If there's interest on the channel and we see good traffic, I mean, we could explore and do alternate operating systems. We could explore and do, you know, I've downloaded at least one game. Somebody said there's another free game to get, which I'm interested in going to get.
Oak City Gamers wants to know what exactly is this thing? Is it a Raspberry Pi or a small PC? It's more like a small PC than
It's
a
not a
Raspberry Pi.
It's an x86 processor, yep. And I got the 8 gig of RAM version. It can stream in 4K if you want to.
Really?
Yeah.
Marcus says the OS is Atari Custom Linux.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay.
there's a Linux.
Somebody's on the wiki. Thank you, sir. Somebody's on the ball. Whew, okay, these beans have cooled down now. Mike really saved me with that
We can't have that.
with that relief. I appreciate you, Mike.
Yeah, it's getting about time to throw some more beans at John for those who are watching right now. Marcus says also the APU is an AMD Raven Ridge number 2. GPU is a Ryzen.
Yep, I heard
Okay.
that. Yep.
Thank you, Marcus.
So, hey, Riddle, just so you know, yeah, supposedly these are Bluetooth controllers that you should be able to connect to anything that uses Bluetooth. That's
Yep,
the theory.
that's the
So,
theory.
as long as it's Bluetooth support, it should work.
We haven't been able to get anything
not
else
tried
to
it
work yet, but
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think you've even tried it yet, have you? Watch those spikes!
Yeah, I was shooting.
well,
I
the
was shooting.
PC he said he tried, right?
Hey, CBN, welcome. How's it going? Comic Book Nostalgia has
Comic
jumped into the
Nostalgia,
stream.
wow.
Yeah.
CBN, I haven't seen you guys in forever. Wow. They were friends of ours when we were on the, what was it, Geeks Worldwide Network.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I talk to CBN periodically over on Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
I haven't done the Twitter stuff for a long time, so that's my fault.
Is this in stores right now, or is it only through?
It's so there's one coming to GameStop, but I don't think you can get it in a store right now. And like I wanted to buy, like I'm a sucker. I want to buy that other the classic controller or the modern controller, but it's just pre-order right now or alert me when it's ready kind of thing.
Yep. But you don't really need to. I mean, you said it's you can use your Xbox controller on it already, which you're doing, right?
You can, yeah. I mean, I'm using this at the moment, but yeah.
So I'm not sure what it gets you to do that, right? Other than having something that looks Atari branded.
That's right. Let's see. Oh, how about some asteroids? Boo.
Minor Tom wants to know if you're going to Ireland in the future.
Is anybody traveling at all right now?
I mean, if it happens, it'll be in the future. That's for sure. Because it's not
right.
It's not right now.
Won't be in the past. That would be a whole different kind of show. You know, honestly, I'm not going to Ireland, but we are seriously considering trying to get over to the Philippines soon, where my wife's family lives.
Ouch.
That does not sound like a short trip.
No, the plane ride is 22 hours there and 26 hours back, I think.
Oof.
Depends on the layovers, of course.
I've clearly left too many of these little rocks.
I love how it looks, though. That is so arcade beautiful.
And the overlay is really nice. That's an option.
Yes.
You can turn on that overlay or turn it. Ouch, the spaceship got me.
So actually, that's like real Atari. That's not like Atari 2600 version.
This is the arcade game. That's right. Yep.
Right.
Now, Graham Vaughn says he's heard that you may be able to put this Atari Custom Linux on a standard PC. It's very true. Somebody's probably going to crack it.
Yeah, but to
do that soon.
To what advantage? What are you getting out of it? Because
I guess one less box in your house, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but
Access
why would you try to emulate the system?
Yeah, why bother?
When
right?
the system does emulation, it's like,
because you can play, because you already can play all these games on something else right now.
Oh, of course you hyperspace me into a rock.
Well, real players don't hyperspace in asteroids. Come on.
Well, if there's 3 rocks around them, they do.
I'm just saying.
I can't wait to buy you a bean, Mo.
So Ripper Britches says he thinks it would be interesting to see this as an emulation box, perhaps running Coin Ops. What's Coin Ops? Is that another?
Coin Ops, I think, is a build that is like a Linux build or something. I believe.
Okay.
I don't know it a lot, but Marcus
not a front end then.
No. So pre-orders of the Onyx version are $331.
March 31st.
That's the black
How
one.
much are they? Does anybody?
$249, I believe.
Oh well, that's cheaper than you paid.
Well, I got the collector's edition.
Okay.
Right.
Do you think the collector's editions will be available for sale, or only the Onyx? Because I don't think I would want to own just the Onyx. The whole point is that piece of wood on the front.
I thought the collector's edition was a limited run, right? I thought. They're only making so many of those.
Yeah, but I don't know that backers got all of them. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I wasn't going to not get that one.
I mean, I suppose I could Dremel the front out and put a wood grain sticker on it.
Just go to Lowe's. That's right.
Right.
Mark is saying $279. There's the price. So about $250. I was close.
Alan Jacobs, I bought the New Wave Toys Asteroids 12-inch cabinet, same size as the Dragon's Lair. Are you going to review this cabinet anytime soon? I don't think we have it. We can't get it, right, John?
We were told we're getting one. I haven't seen it yet.
That's one that's coming.
Yep,
okay.
Yep. We were told we're going to get one. Doug says get some wood grain vinyl from Amazon. That's just I'm thirsty. That's not heat, so that's not relief. That's just me taking a drink.
Let's see.
So let's look at some of the other apps. I mean, we can come back to this.
Yeah, Production says the free game on the store is called Unsung Warriors.
Let's go look.
It's a little adventure side-scroller game, he
says. All right, let's take a peek. Unsung. So alphabetically, that's going to be 10,000 times further, right? Is that how math works? Unsung Warriors Prologue.
There you go. I wonder if there's any way is there any search capability with a virtual keyboard, or you just have to scroll through things?
There's no search yet, but I expect that's something they'll roll in eventually, right? I mean, you think they had to.
Greg Snark says he can play these arcade games on his Xbox One. That's true. That's kind of not the point of the system.
Yeah.
We can play these things anywhere we want on a billion different emulators and front ends. This was a device that was supposed to bring back our childhoods for under $300. which I'm not sure. For me, at least, I'm not sure how well it did.
I don't know that it's delivered on that yet, if ever. I think it has a chance if it can survive its launch, because so many people want to hate it, and I don't. I want to like it, but I'm going to be very honest about my
Marcus says
reviews.
the bundle with wood grain is available for $389 at Atari VCS.
You can order it there, so
And
they
he
still
put a
have
link
some.
there. So, how much did you pay for yours? Was it under that, John?
Well, I think then I got the classic controller and all together, and I paid probably a little over $320 or something like that. I think because the controller was, I don't know what it was. It's
Because you should get a deal as a Kickstart.
I bought it 2 years ago. I don't remember what I paid anymore, or Indiegogo rather. I have to look it up. Jason is here. Just got on. Wow, the original Asteroids brought back a lot of memories. Yeah, it will. So, Jason, we're looking at the new Atari VCS modern console, if you want to call it that. So, who suggested this? Who's talking
John,
about the?
You're going to be upset.
Why? What'd I do?
That bundle with the black walnut. Well, it's black walnut though. It's not that same wood grain. It's But it's got both controllers.
Oh yeah, I'd heard there was doing one that had that, but it's $389. I didn't pay that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have both controllers, and I think the new controller is about
but
$60.
it doesn't look like yours for the wood grain.
Yeah. So here's the first game I've ever seen off of this. You made with Unity, that makes sense. Let's see how this game
Mo
is.
Smith decided to throw $5 at you, sir. You know what that means.
Mo, what are you doing, buddy?
Last Station, how you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
Huey,
Good to
welcome.
see you.
Mo's threw a 5 at me. That's the sriracha bean. Now here's my problem with the sriracha bean. We got to talk about
Rachel.
this.
Yes, you're late to the stream.
No such thing.
So
I told Mo we're going 17 hours. You can't be late.
The Wheel of Yuck is still the same, Rachel. The new addition are a group of hot beans that were sent to us from one of our patrons and Discord members, Thanos. And they have some pretty high Scoville scales, and there are 5 different versions of them. We have them priced there up on the screen. They're pretty fun.
So you did a 5. So here's my problem. So I have this conundrum. You see the...
There's no problem. Eat the damn bean.
No, it is. Here's why the problem, though. And so we talked about this before the stream, and he knows it. So these two look very similar. They're kind of orange. They're a little different on the screen, but I'm not convinced neither of them match. So I'm not sure if I have the number 4 or the number 1 spot, or vice versa. I'm going to find out if I have them right or not. Yes, I'm going to find out. So I'm going to go with what my wife asserted, what she said. No, the Atari Brawl does not have ET in it, oddly enough. No Pac-Man, no Space Invaders, not games that were licensed by third parties. None of those in the Atari Vault, you're right. All right, so Mo, you're either going to help me out with the sriracha, or you're going to teach me that this is actually habanero. I don't know which.
Now, John, I'm not hearing Mo anymore in my headset.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
No,
Oh, there you are.
Yep.
It's a win-win-win. That's awesome.
It's a win-win, yep. So, I'm hoping somebody's got a $1 ready, because these were hard beans to sort.
It's only a loss if you get the $5 bean for real.
Yeah.
It's a win for me if it's only a $5 bean. Okay.
For you, I'm talking about for all of us who count.
All right.
You don't count.
That's right.
Thank you, Mo, I guess.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Hopefully, sriracha bean. Here we go.
Minor Tom wants to know when the Namco review is coming out.
Uh-oh, he's laughing.
It's warm. I think it's the right one. Yeah, it's not killing me.
Oh, so the first one you ate, you think might have been cayenne, might have been jalapeno or cayenne or habanero?
Habanero, maybe. Yeah, so I think I have them right. Marcus says there are no 101s coming.
Feral Inferno? Nice to see you, Feral. I
Yeah.
love that name. Feral Inferno. That's awesome.
Yes, Jason, Yar's Revenge is absolutely here. We looked at it a little bit, and I looked at it in the first look video. Yar's Revenge is
Linux says that Atari should have at least struck a deal with Activision. Yeah, I agree. I'm really sorely disappointed there's no Activision titles in this.
Yeah, that's it. That's a miss. Look, if you are looking at Atari nostalgia, that is a part of it. I know that it's Activision they split off from you, but how do you say Pitfall is not part of the pantheon of Atari 2600 stuff, right?
It's got to be arguably one of the most popular games ever on the Atari 2600.
Linux lover, Yar's Return is not in this first bundle, but I think if you buy the expansion for $5, it does have Yar's Return. So maybe if we get a wild hair later, we might look at what's in that second batch. I didn't buy it yet, but so let's take a look at this game. What's in settings? What can you do? So it's like any modern game. You can adjust
Mike
some stuff?
McGrumpy says, "Don't worry, Marcus. No $1 coming from him. His guilt has been assuaged." Oh, and then blasting her station. Huey, quit giving him
Huey,
$1.
my man Huey. Thank you.
Besides,
Thank you,
you
Huey.
should save him if somebody makes him eat the $75 one anyway.
Thank you, Huey.
Did you drink that 101 without getting permission on the timer, sir?
I did. I did. Sorry. So look, there's some intelligence in here. Like you can see, it knows the Atari Classic controller is player 2. So
Okay.
it's aware of what's going on in the hardware. So whoever ported them for this platform, they were aware that what they were doing. So there's your one.
Yeah, Feedy Pete talks about the CPU and GPU. Marcus had given those earlier. Thank you.
Oh, Marcus!
Oh my God! OMG!
I love his line. Oh no, I tripped and made you suffer.
I was going to play a game where we have a good time.
I'll tell you what, you want to play for a little bit before you want to get to that, that's fine. Play
Look
the
at
game.
Tom. Look at Tom goading people into doing 75. Look, Tom, you need to get a job. You need to save up.
Marcus says that's for rushing for that juice.
So John, play the game for a bit.
We'll let you play the game for a little
Yeah,
while.
Thank
we'll
you.
come back to this. We need to see some more of
On a
this.
stormy autumn evening
I
of
just want
Barbarian
you to-
Village.
I just want you to be thinking about that bean while you're playing.
I'm looking at it.
Euro.
I see it over there.
It's staring back. It's lurking.
So
That's 10,000 times more than what Dana made you eat.
100,000. 100. Close. Look, CBN says, I think it will be the retro box once in full form. I think it has potential to be. I think you're right. I still say it's got to survive its launch, which right now people are all over swarming it. And if it gets too much bad rep, that people say, oh, well, people want to hate this out of the
about
gate.
it? I mean, what are they hating on?
They just hate on it because it gets views. People love to say it's a scam. They want to say it's another Coleco Chameleon. Well, here it is. It's not a scam. I think they did a good job of kicking themselves in the ass by not being really clear about what it was, and it evolved over time. After over 2 years, you can imagine.
Well, I think that's another part of it as well. The delay in getting it. I get that Kickstarter is you're expected to have a time between when you back it and when you get it, right? If it's a true Kickstarter experience, you're building something from the ground up that maybe you only have a prototype for. But 2 years in our current environment of people wanting stuff now, that's just way too long.
So Mike McGrumpy says, GXG are geniuses for monetizing our desire to make people suffer.
And Tom said, if I had a job, you'd be getting my money. Well, save for college first, Tom. Save for college, but you can set aside, like out of each paycheck, an amount to make us suffer. I would appreciate that.
Yeah. Are there any upgrade paths on this thing, John?
So I've heard tell of people expanding the RAM and putting in SSDs. Apparently, because it's kind of basic PC, you can do that. I've not cracked it open yet. Again, if there's interest, that's a video, right? Crack it open.
Right.
I don't have to wait 2 years. Do you really want to crack it open?
I don't want to, but
Go watch somebody else's video of cracking it open so we can do it safely first.
this is
Somebody
not,
else take the chance.
this is actually not bad.
It kind of reminds me of Castle Crashers a little
Yeah,
bit.
it does.
Kind
doesn't
of, yeah. So you have attack and you have block. I see with your little
Pale Blue makes a good point. He says it seems like a lot of money for something that seems uncertain. I think you're right, Pale Blue. I think the reason why it was very successful in its fundraising portion is because it's still a nostalgic thing that a lot of us 50 years old Generation X guys, we have a little bit of extra spending cash now, a lot of us. So, of course we're going to take a chance on reliving our youth if we can. I mean, we're the same people who go to one of these toy conventions and buy the old broken down 2600 in the hopes that we can fix it someday.
Yeah. I don't think it's laggy. I think just the stream maybe seem laggy, but it actually does. It's not laggy at all.
No, everything's very smooth as far
Somebody's
as I can
asking
tell.
about that.
Yep.
Linux lover was asking. So, interesting.
And that's George, you're talking about that. That's the cost of being an early adopter, right? It's like, well, if
Yeah.
Sure.
So here's some switches that I
So,
assume I need to.
John, I mean, and I don't mean this as a humor thing, but it's going to come off that way.
Okay.
What was the original delivery date of this when you first bought it?
I want to That's a great question. I want to say, so I backed it in the summer of 2018, and I think it was like the summer of 2019. I think it was like a year out. And then it delayed a little bit, and then it got into 2020, and then they lucked out and COVID happened, so they were able to blame COVID for more delays.
Oh yeah, it's not us, it's COVID.
Right.
You know who else announced a delay recently, John? And it has nothing to do with what we're playing here, but I just thought I'd bring it up to make you and I suffer. Dark Tower.
Really? Oh no.
Yeah, not until like June or July at this point.
Yeah. There's a box way up top in that roof you may have to do something with, maybe.
Yeah, there's a box over here too. Now does that box not smash? I wonder if I can.
Can you drag them?
You can move it, push it. Yeah.
Look at that. This ain't terrible.
No.
This looks fun.
This is cute. Or there's one. So box up on the roof. That's one I have to get.
Looks like you got to put them in 3 spots or so down there.
Oh, I was supposed to get up there, but I apparently didn't.
You can't double jump up there?
Oh, I can double jump. There we go. There we go. I'm up. Okay.
And there must be another box, right?
Well, no,
somewhere.
Third person could be me, right? Because
that's
I
true.
could be the third thing.
Oh, but then if you step off of it.
As long as it's a latch, right? Does it latch open? Let's see.
Yeah, apparently it does.
There you go.
You're in cut screen.
Doag says, honestly, for an x86 set-top box, $250 isn't that bad at all. Very true.
Yeah.
Give you that.
Look at Linux. Said the ETA Prime did a vid showing you can run Wii and PS2. Not even the Raspberry Pi 4 can run. Yeah.
Right.
It's not a piece of crap. It's just not a rock star. It's not the top of the line, right? It's not a octa-core, 64 gigs of RAM. It's not that. Oh my goodness, I have a dash and I didn't know. Look at that. Ooh.
Minor Tom is saying he left primary at 4th class and secondary 4th year there. I'm not going to college and school again.
Oh, well then you're square to just buy beans.
So just go get a job. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Boink.
Take that, skeleton.
The Shady Pines wants to know, how does the classic controller feel?
Yeah,
Is that what you're using now or no?
no, I'm using the Xbox One controller or Xbox One controller right
Boing.
now. Classic controller feels it feels a little more fragile than I would like it to, but it feels good. So let me hit a pause here and we'll talk about that. So Shady Pines, we played with a little bit earlier, so I have it here. It can be wireless, it can be wired. It includes it has a fire button up here, beautiful red. It has the illuminated Atari logo, which is basically the menu button, like Xbox center button. And then it has a shoulder button here that's by natively Mac to back. And also you can click down on the stick, and finally the stick rotates, so it is a paddle. So you
That's
have
pretty
paddle
cool,
controls
actually.
here. And it feels pretty good. I mean, the thing about it is, here's how you use an Atari controller. You put it in your left hand, if you're right-handed.
Right.
Put your left hand, you grab it, there's the fire button, and then you hold this like this, and so, yeah, so here's me playing this game with it, right? Now it's missing some controllers. Apparently I have arrows, I didn't even know that. Can I do it? But it's missing some buttons that I need, because I had other buttons I was scaling. But it feels good. I really am excited to look at the transparently. It just moves over to the other controls. That's nice.
Miner says, hello, COVID and lockdown, can't get a job unless you can be my boss. Yeah, fair enough.
If we were hiring.
We could probably use another unpaid intern.
Linux says, yeah, I'm interested what high score champs think of the classic controller during long plays.
Oh, that just killed me again.
Is High Score Champs another YouTube channel, or?
Don't know. Or maybe he's just saying people that are high score players in general. I don't know.
Right, or just how it does over long terms of play, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little curious about the longevity of that controller, but we'll see. I mean, only time will tell, right?
I mean, you would have thought that they could have made it beefier, knowing the history of the original controller, as everyone does.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like they went that route. It seems like they tried to build more technology into a smaller platform.
I just switched to skeleton. But you know what you could do? Ooh, you know what you could do? You know what you could do? I have an original CX40 Bluetooth or USB that I bet I could hook up to this.
That would be interesting.
I bet you I could.
Oh, would not having all the back menus and stuff mess you up?
Well, you need a way to get through that stuff. So, like, if a keyboard hooked up or another controller hooked up or something. But, oh my goodness, I can get through this.
Rachel says, hey, unpaid intern is a special position that doesn't go to just anyone.
Very true.
Very defensive of that position she is. I'm glad that she included the word unpaid.
You got to earn it. Right. Oh, she knows what she is.
Shady Pine says he's been following the VCS for a bit and will pick one up when it becomes available. It looks like you can apparently buy them on the Atari website. Marcus had a link. Maybe he can repost it to one of the bundles.
Dash.
Did you get on that?
Yeah.
The name of the current game is Unsung Warriors, Mike.
Yeah, it looks like a solid game.
Yeah, it looks bad. It was I think it said it was prologue or something. I think this is maybe a demo. Maybe you could buy the full game. Now, Jason way back was asking about 5200. So there are no 5200 games in what comes with the system. However, in the expansion that I'm thinking about picking up later in this stream, it has some 5200 titles in it. Oh, man.
We're about 78.
I didn't see any in there. And you know, again, I'm going to reiterate that everything we're talking about is what you can do out of the box with the main OS. You could do anything if you make it something else, right? And they could add that stuff.
Should compare the two controllers, I think is what he's talking about, for high scores to see which one is better.
Like an old CX40 that's USB and this together, maybe? Or the
yeah, I think
the
so.
modern and
the classic and the modern.
I do like having
Minor
the
Tom
shield.
says, if I work for you, can I please have a free membership as payment?
Oh.
Membership for what? Do we have any
YouTube
memberships?
membership. Yes, a YouTube membership. That little join button down there, George. Have you heard about the join button? You see those people with those beautiful little cherries next to the name, those badges that show that they support us for $3 a month because
you know what?
Because they like us even when we're not eating beans.
I need to get one of those little cherry buttons. I'm desperate.
Oh, jeez. Anyway.
We knew what you meant.
All right, cool.
He's like,
so what else has he got?
All right.
You know what, Mo? I think it's time for a pause. You feel
That's true,
because
he's owed.
We got a $50 bean waiting on someone.
You're right.
Here.
I thought we took care of that.
He's playing a game.
I feel certain I took care of that. Oh, look, I died. All right. So to back out, there are a lot of ways to do it, but I like to just hold down on this little middle button, and it brings up a little context menu. It says you want to exit. So even if it's an app that doesn't know how to exit, you have a way to get out. So that's what that center button is about.
Well, the one thing you're not getting out of is eating that bean, sir.
Yeah, Marcus
I'm here for you. Okay, Marcus. Here we go.
What's the Scoville scale on this habanero bean?
350,000. 350K is what it says. Look how bright it is. Look how evil
Charlie
these
has
look.
an interesting philosophical question. He says, let's say you have a button. If you press it, there's a 50% chance you will earn $1 billion, but there's a 50% chance you will lose every single penny you have. Would you press it? Hell yes. I will press that button every day and twice on Sunday, sir. I am a gambler, and I can go deliver pizza if I don't have any money.
I don't have that much to lose.
Well, after the first day, then you don't have anything if you lose, so.
If they keep letting me press it, I'm going to keep pressing it.
Every day. Every day. Oh, lost today's pizza money. Let's try again tomorrow. Okay, Marcus. Look at that. Look at the $50 in the chat that's just slowly draining down so I can't forget. You see that?
Yeah.
So let me look back.
What was the Scoville scale? I missed that. I'm sorry.
350,000.
Ooh, that's like 100 times.
Marcus's note was, "Oh no, I tripped and made you suffer."
Yes.
So yeah, here's the little. There's
Mike
your
says beans and cherries.
bean.
GXG, the food channel.
You know, food channels are very popular right here.
They are.
Marcus, thank you for your unbridled generosity and deviousness.
I will remind you before you eat the bean, sir. If anybody does pop you with one of those $1 gift of reliefs,
I have to wait.
Mo and I decide when you get to have it.
Okay. I tried the hottest one before we did this, just to make sure that I didn't pass out, and I know what it is, and I'm afraid of this one. Yeah. So okay. Thank you, Marcus. Here we go. Come on, 101. Come on, 101. Oh, it's already like you can feel it in your nasal.
Your sinuses.
Oh. And these beans, because they're chewy, they stick in your teeth, and you can't just like chew it up and swallow it, right? So it's.
Alex says hi. John, do me a favor. Tell Alex hi while you're
hi, Alex.
Taking a break.
Hello, Alex. what is Agile? Someone give him a relief. Get out your checkbook. You give me relief. You're someone.
No.
Oh,
Mo and I took a straw poll just now. Agile
Yeah.
is banned from giving you relief, sir.
oh my! Don't inhale deep. That's a mistake. Oh, that's like fanning the
I
flames.
think I'm going to let people start donating money to make you take deep breaths.
Look, I want to.
Look at Mike.
$5 or more.
It was a
Pain
choice between
one.
$1 or one. Pain one. That's
Mike.
awesome.
Mike.
I believe you need to eat that bean right now, sir.
And it's still tucking. Look, I reserve the right to space out samples.
You can reserve anything except for any rights.
It's
We
stuck
give
in
you
my
no
teeth.
rights, sir.
It's stuck
I
in
don't
my
care.
teeth.
Get the bean, sir. $5.
Tom, shut up. Let's get the dragon. What's wrong with you? Get the dragon. What is that? Oh, my donations are below this. Sorry. Bring those up.
Oh.
There we go.
So, yep.
Okay. So what do I owe on top of
You owe
this?
$5 sriracha bean.
Sriracha bean. Oh, and that's
Yeah.
and it's kind of peppery too. Oh,
I'm
Tom.
not even keeping track
Look,
anymore.
Tom, you need to take your broke ass and stop encouraging people to do 75s. They don't need your encouragement. Okay. Who am I mad at? I forget. It's Mike McGrumpy. Thank you.
Right now,
Mike.
you're mad at Mike. Yes.
Yeah.
Marcus
I'm still mad at Marcus because that's still in my teeth. Ooh, don't inhale. It really. It's really like fans.
Don't die.
For everybody to know, I am sacrificing watching the final 2 episodes of Cobra Kai just to be a part of John's suffering.
You wouldn't want to miss this.
No.
Mike McGrumpy, thank you. I mean,
Charlie says, thank you for sacrificing your dignity for our enjoyment.
is that what I'm doing? I guess.
Yeah, his DVDs, it can be bought.
I'm for sale.
Lennox says this is turning into that spicy challenge on Jimmy Fallon. We've done this one before with hot sauces a couple of weeks ago,
Oh,
Lennox. So
yeah.
you missed that.
All right.
one. Might
Here we
wanna
go,
back and
Mike.
Check out that live
Here's your
stream.
sriracha going down. Oh, it's the bottom one, but man, it's hot. Man, it's kind of hot. Look, I have something to say, but I can't get there.
Miner says, when it's my birthday, please eat 4 of the hottest beans.
Uh huh.
I understand. I understand your request. Well, it'll happen if somebody pumps down the dough.
E Productions says there's a game in the store called Bobby Bombastic, which is inspired from
Hero.
the '84 classic
Ooh.
Hero,
Really?
but you do have to pay for
I want to see it.
it. Jack, last 2 episodes of Cobra Kai were outstanding. Thank you for telling me that, and also not spoiling the ending, sir, because
Yes.
I've heard that they're awesome.
Bobby
Yeah, I have
Bombastic.
not watched it yet either, so don't.
I don't see
I've
it.
seen the first 8, Phoenix. I haven't seen the 9 and 10.
I don't see a Bobby Bombastic. Do you? Spearmaster, Multizone. 101 would be great right now.
Carrie Gaming 2 says, I'm a kid and I love your vids. Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie.
Appreciate that.
We love you. Thanks for watching.
Absolutely.
You offer a Boston baked bean option like the 101 option. Boston baked beans are good. I first tried a Boston baked bean in a video, that 70s Gen X candy.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
like,
believe you've never had those before.
Oh!
Oh my God! Wait,
Oh, thanks for giving my job away.
that's
I
for
did-
giving my
I
job
did-
away.
There could be more than one intern.
There are kids in the channel. Otherwise, I'd be cussing up a storm in praise of Rachel Smith right now.
I love you, honey.
Oh.
For those of you who don't know, that's actually
Oh.
my daughter.
Jack Bergen said he gonna die.
Oh. Rachel, you know that I love you, but I cordially invite you to go straight to hell.
I think I just decided to adopt Rachel.
Hey, she's not up for adoption.
I'm not saying you can't have her as your child too. We can share custody.
Tom is so excited. Look at all the 75.
Marcus says apparently you paid her too much.
Oh, goodness. Oh, okay.
Feral Inferno, can we upload our own ROMs to this machine?
I don't.
John, go ahead and answer that before you get to this.
Yeah, I will. So
as long as you can, while you still can speak, you know.
So there's not a native. It doesn't help. There's not a built-in way to upload ROMs somewhere or make something run ROMs on it. All of the outside of the box, I hate to use that hackneyed term, all of the potential of this box, frankly, is in what you can do if you boot to an alternate operating system, which it supports. Now, once you do that, you can do anything.
That it supports, that the hardware supports. Essentially.
Right. But you can see what it can run. I mean, it can play anything. Somebody earlier was saying that it was playing Wii and PS2 stuff. You just have to put an OS on it that will accept anything you want to run. So it's like side loading stuff on an Android device or an Apple device, right? Except you're side loading a whole operating system and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So
John,
Terry says he's playing Pac-Man right now. Good choice. And then I wanted to point out, Mo, I think you were about to say about John Arbor's comment.
No, go ahead. You can do it.
Okay. He says he thought Rachel was outstanding for her work in the Halloween specials,
Mike.
but now she's on a whole new level. So those of you who don't know, we did a special drama podcast this year called The Escape Room.
Yeah, we did.
Mo came up with a concept. He and I wrote most of it together, and we did the voice acting and everything along with Rachel. Turned out really good. We really enjoyed it. So if you enjoy fictional horror, you might want to go check out that drama horror podcast. It's on our podcast app. You can go find it. Just search for Escape Room, and it's there. You'll have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, we did.
Let's see, I'm going to throw a link in here in a second. I'm going to get to it. There it is. Link inbound. Stand by.
Wow. John's voice is still like...
Yeah, it's a little scratchy. There we go. There we go. There's a link to that. Okay, Mike McGrumpy hooked me up, by the way, with the 101 relief. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, I saw it.
Ready, so I appreciate that. Okay.
But, as stated previously, Mo and I will decide when you get to partake.
Stated that quite well. Okay, Rachel. Here we go. Oh.
Scoville scale, sir, on the Carolina Reaper bean?
Well, it says 2.2 M.
M.
That's million, sir.
M.
Dragon John incoming.
Look at these. Look at those.
I know. I said this. I was joking that he had to put those in glass because the plastic
Mike
would just
says,
melt.
sorry, say no to cruelty to animals. I guess he's calling John an animal.
We all are, though, right?
Yes. Can I take a drink before I do this? Sure, right?
No. The thing, relief came after Rachel's thing, I think.
But what if I'm thirsty? What if it's just thirst?
No, sir.
Oh, and look, can you see
Greg
see
Starkey is playing pinball on his Xbox
Look at that
One.
dark spot on it. That looks like a hell in a bean. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man. Okay, Rachel, we love you. We appreciate your generosity.
Yes,
I don't know why you're so
Linux
mean to
lover,
me.
Reaper as in death.
You know, you could have done 75, and that would just be 75 reliefs. That would have been for less than $1. You could have made this delightful. Thank you so much, Rachel. Here we go. No more beating around the bush. I'm doing it. I'm worried because I sampled what I ate half a bean before and knew how hot it was.
Yes,
I didn't eat the whole bean.
That was hilarious, by the way. So this is gonna be even funnier.
I'm glad that was a treat for you. Thank you, Rachel.
Lennox wants to know: is this considered a Pavlovian experiment?
Yeah, whenever he gets changed in the store, he starts sweating.
Marcus, damn it! Shut the hell up with that stuff.
Agile is here for me. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, that's my wife, by the way. Or
yeah,
if it's
we have ruled that those are ineligible for relief, sir.
Or if it's not my wife, don't tell my wife I called Agile sweetheart. Ooh. Oh, this one gets worse as it goes. Oh, Rachel. Oh, Rachel. Oh, Rachel. Oh, could you see my face? Oh, my God. Oh, Rachel.
You still chewing?
Oh, yeah, it's still in my mouth. I'm still chewing.
Oh, no.
Mo, prepare the stopwatch, sir.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, my goodness. No, don't do that. Don't inhale. Whew, that's a bad plan.
$2 for every inhale John has to do.
He has to hold his breath.
It's. I want to tell you something, but it hurts. I can't. Damn it!
His tongue is swollen. Oh my God!
Because it's.
I've known John for 30 years now, and this is the first time I've seen him not be able to speak.
like the jelliness of it, like it makes it permeate your mouth more or something. I can feel it on the bottom of my tongue.
Your face is the same color as the bean.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, I'm ready.
No, sir.
No, I am ready. I'm ready.
You can be ready.
Okay, we're gonna.
We go back to some gameplay now, sir.
Yeah, I should probably get some gameplay in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Muted.
Jason is very nice. He says, "Take it easy on John. Remember, there are very few ICU beds
See?
left in the hospital right now." So what have you? So what's a good classic Atari 2600 game?
I want to go get him. This
The
game.
Vault Volumes. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. It makes it hard to talk. Where does the hat end? Right. It's like,
Good one, thank.
That's a fact. So for $5,
You can do it.
14 vintage Atari arcade games from the 70s, 16 5200 titles. Jason, that's what I was talking about. 12 2600 games from M Network.
Agile says, imagine having to eat 2 of those in succession or at a time.
Hard
You may
pass.
not have to imagine it.
Hard pass. Okay.
If somebody matches Rachel's offer, I'll make him eat that bean before he gets relief.
Well, you can't drive here that fast. Oh, yes. Bye now.
All right, John. I've got you on the clock at 30 seconds to your first relief.
Still 30 left? Oh, I thought you were about to tell me it was time. Okay.
No.
So I'm downloading now. So
You know how my 30 seconds go.
this is the process of buying a game through there. So I did it. It downloaded. It went to the internal storage, of course.
Did you have to pre-set up your payment options?
I did
guess,
that
or
before the stream. I did. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Put in my credit card.
So the games, is it actually streaming the games or it actually loads them?
No. It's
downloads
it's
Okay.
downloading now. Oh, I'm downloading.
Okay, got it.
What did I do? Here we go. Downloading now. So it's coming in 27%, 28%.
Mike says he has to bounce soon, which means no more $1 from him.
Oh.
So if there's any of you holding back on some 75ers, now's your chance.
Mike, do you have any friends you could send to the stream that have dollars and pennies?
So Alan was asking, is the 2600 version of Berserk on there?
I don't know. I think that was licensed, but I didn't remember seeing it in there. Let's go and look.
That is a good one.
So
That would be a lot.
who
of fun.
made Berserk? I'm drawing a blank. It's
Was that?
the original, the arcade game.
Oh, jeez.
Is it
Marcus.
Is it Namco? No, it's not Namco Bandai. It's
No,
somebody
it wasn't
else.
Namco.
Charlie with the First We Feast. Yeah, the hot ones. I know. So let's look in the vault right quick and see. I don't think Berserk is in there, but we can find out.
Stern made
Stern.
Berserk.
Yes, thank you.
Stern.
I would have known it multiple choice, but I couldn't pull it out of my head. I think anything that was third party licensed. Damn it! That thing is still there. It's got to be 30 seconds. It's got to be done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on.
I think it's,
No.
It's been minutes.
Yes. But remember, every time you talk, the clock pauses.
I had to do a stream. What?
That's kind of the point.
I'm doing shit here. So yeah, I don't think there's any Berserk. Yeah, basic math, basketball, blackjack. No Berserk. Yeah. I
okay,
was
so
right.
maybe it's in this. Maybe it's in the expansion. The
Maybe.
second-
I don't think any of the licensed ones are in there. But we'll see.
Tom is praying for $75 more.
I know. He's just making his night here.
He's exercising his emoji button. Look at all that. He's laughing at me, crying, laughing at me.
Praying.
All right,
Oh, did it
All
look?
right, John. I'll let you have one relief.
Thank you.
One of your 2.
So who was this?
Okay.
Was this Mike again? I'm scrolling back.
Mike
Yes.
was the first one.
Mike.
And then your
Oh,
wonderful
thank
wife
you.
was the second.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, Rachel did something nice. She said that you could have relief. That might be something we do, Mo, is let the person who paid the money decide when he gets
Oh,
the
yeah.
When you've got your money's worth, you decide that you can do it.
Oh, Lily Sutter said that Atari did the 2600 port for Berserk.
They did the port, yes, but they licensed the game from Stern. So just like
They would've
Space
had to.
Invaders
Yeah.
is not on here. Pac-Man is not on here because it came from Namco. So yeah, so that's why. So I want to look at some other So one thing that's interesting to me is the other app. So let's look at the YouTube app. Shall we see what that experience is like? I think that could be cool.
You know, I know a great channel you could go to.
Do you? Just let me know which one it is.
It's called GenXGrownUp.
That sounds amazing.
I
Hey,
wonder
look!
what happens if you play the stream while you're watching.
Watch
and
this
doing
stream.
Yeah, look there.
Literally
There's the
frame
stream.
a tear
I
in
could
reality
go to the
if you do this.
stream. Let's see what the stream looks like. Hey, there it
YouTube would
is.
lose its mind.
Hey, there it is. Oh my God! Inception! I'm inside of myself.
No, actually, Alan, citric acid
How are you gonna
actually
find the way
or
out of
spice
this?
apparently.
What is this? Show notifications. Sure, why not? That's fine. How do I get out of this? I just click on the button up here and I go somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can't do math, but I do understand how Chrome works. Well, this is not Chrome. This is YouTube app.
John did quite a bit of research on citric acid and being
Yeah.
good or bad for spice. So
So the weird thing about was he commenting about it? Why? Yeah.
he said he assumed it would be
Oh
bad
no!
for spice.
Yeah, you would think. So you know that dairy is good. That's why people. That's why I also have sour cream as a maybe in case I need it. But something about citric acid I read before we did the hot sauce challenge is that it bonds to the capsaicin somehow. You can, like, when my tongue was burning, the juice on it, I could feel it burning again, but it was quick. Like you could feel it working. It really does the trick.
So Fetty Petty 04 says when the world is open again, he'll send us some chili chocolate balls made by a Danish guy called Chili Claus.
I like the name already.
They're strong as Carolina Reapers, or they have them Carolina Reapers in them.
Woo! That sounds deadly.
So check this out. I mean, this is decent. It's not a dedicated app. It just kind of looks like an embedded Chrome, doesn't it?
Wait, who's that dude though?
Well, that's a good looking dude. Look at that guy. I'm a huge fan of that dude. Yeah, this was the first look where I peeked at some stuff. I mean, it's streaming great. Again, somebody mentioned the stream was kind of laggy. I hope
Can you do stats for nerds in this?
What would be stats for nerds?
Stats for nerds is the thing on YouTube that allows you to see drop frames and.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. How do you do it?
Well, normally it's a button that you can click in the bottom right corner or so of a video that you're watching.
Really? Down here?
Yeah. And maybe only on YouTube TV. I don't know, but I thought it was on YouTube itself as well.
Oh, okay.
I don't see it.
It may not be a thing in this, when it's on a device.
Now, I should comment that I know this text looks hard to read. That's just because I have it squished in a window, and it's squished in a window and compressed. It looks great all by itself, so don't do
Arlen
that.
says, if y'all ain't seen Chili Claus, look him up. He's got a video where he makes a young boys choir eat hot peppers and then sing. Great stuff.
Have you tried 4K Netflix, John, on this?
I haven't because I don't have a 4K TV. I have not.
Pale Blue says, or Arlen says you can right-click a video for stats for nerds. So I don't know if you can right-click with what you have.
It's kind of hard to read, but I bet it is stats for nerds. There we go.
Now, do you see any dropped frames or anything?
That's really, really tiny text, so it's hard to see what I'm seeing there.
Yeah, John's quite a ways from his monitor that he uses.
Well, it's a bit compressed too, so I'm running at 1080, but then we're pushing a stream out at 720, so it's very small.
So it streams great though, is what you're basically saying.
It looks buttery smooth to me. I mean, this video is made by a top-notch YouTuber that has great production quality, and it looks good on this box. So,
you
don't have many dropped. I'm looking at it.
Here's my question about this thing: why would I want to get this?
I think that's the magic question, isn't it? I think you're right. So why did I want to get it? You can start with that. The Atari nostalgia helped a lot, obviously. I was a backer of the Ouya. I'm a notorious early adopter, as you guys already know.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm intrigued. I'm interested in seeing new stuff, even if it fails. And we've said, hey, Kunmong is here. Welcome. Nice of my phone to not remind me of the stream. Yeah.
You missed part of it, but luckily you go back and watch it later. So
you missed some fun. Oh, goodness. right now,
miss the $75 bean.
to catch you up, he's just popped in. I'm sorry, Graham just said, it's 1:20 a.m. where I am, but I'm afraid to go to sleep. The beans will give me nightmares. But yeah, so if you just joined us, hey, Alex, we're playing the Atari VCS, but we're in the YouTube app for it. We're downloading another game we're going to try out. As a set-top box, though, think about this thing sitting by your TV. I could stream Plex to it. I could watch YouTube on it. It's like a super powered Roku. Plus you can boot into Linux or Windows or whatever. It's just like a cheap computer. I mean, I think there's more value in that than there is in the actual nostalgia of it. But the fact that it looks like, look at this. Look on the screen. It's gorgeous. Look at
It is good looking.
Look at that thing. Can I blow this up as I would expect to with any given? Yeah, let's go full screen on that, right? Yeah, there we go. So maybe I can go to Stats for Nerds here and see a little better. Connection speed, network activity, buffer health is above like 40%.
Yeah,
no drop
frames is the second line. That's the important one a lot of times.
Yep.
You know what's fun, John? We just got a report from one of our tools that tells us how we're doing for search ranking and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
I want to tell you that for Atari news, we are ranking first, sir.
Oh, woohoo!
Yeah.
Well,
that's pretty cool for us.
I would say congratulations, but instead I'm going to say thank you to everyone who's watching. That's why it happens, because you click on this crap and you share it out a couple times, and man, does it help. Don't I still have
VCS news first as well?
Don't I still have a relief coming from Agile?
We have forgotten about that, sir.
Oh, I have not forgotten. I just want some water. Look, the juice really helped, but I'm ready for some water, and I'm going to make an executive decision that Linux is be right back. Awesome. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm killing your relief, then you got no more.
You got it. I did it.
Yep, you're out of relief.
What other apps are on the VCS? We're digging through the apps right now. We're looking at the different apps, some game apps. We're looking at the YouTube app right now, Feral. And in fact, I'm going to look at some more apps right now. So
Kun Meng says, my family had a VCS back in the day of Nolan Bushnell's Atari.
Me too.
So wasn't Nolan Bushnell the gentleman that we had on a live stream back in the day? Or no, that wasn't Nolan Bushnell.
No, that was Warren Robinette.
Warren Robinette, the guy who invented Adventure.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
So let's look at the Discord. So that's interesting.
I'm going to call Nolan Bushnell next and get him on the stream.
So if you're not aware, we have a very active Discord server. So here's the Discord app directly here inside of the VCS. Now, I haven't tested it enough to know if it like a multitask, like you start a chat here and you minimize it. Can you still be talking, or is it like a single instance? I don't know about that yet. Under this OS.
Does it have a microphone?
No,
anywhere in there?
Nope, but you can plug your headphone in it. I tested that before.
Okay.
It has USB ports. I plugged this very headset into it, and it worked great.
Oh, you got another relief, by the way.
Pale Blue, welcome. Well,
wow.
I haven't seen you on the stream. Thank you.
It's not $1.
No, Pale Blue's been in there for a while.
Oh, is it? Okay. It's 101 euros.
Yes.
Yeah.
That does not count as relief. That counts as a bean, sir.
I don't think so. No. That's not how that's going to happen. No. So, yeah. So I have a mouse and keyboard here. I could also use the app we talked about. Let's try that. So we'll test the experience. I'm going to not touch the keyboard.
So it almost seems like this would be good to have does it have like Amazon Prime? Does it have those other things too?
It absolutely does. So we talked about this a little bit before. So this is the app that you can download for free that will let you control it across your local network. So you connect to the guy.
Okay.
And so now I have, so you see me moving the mouse on the screen, plus I moved it here.
Right.
So you can navigate. So I can come over here. Here's where I announced the stream. I was telling people about it. Let's go into Tech Toy and Gadgets and click in there. Yep. So I can navigate it, and I can come down, and I can even type. I'll come down here, and I'll just say, hi. And where's the enter key? There it is. Boom. So I just posted to our Discord server.
Oh, I just saw it.
So that works fine.
Yep.
I mean, that works okay. Plus, you can use, a proper keyboard and mouse, which I have down here as well. So
Jack James wants to know if it has Journey Escape.
No, that's not on here. Nope. I enjoyed that game. That was a crazy 2600 game. Yeah. So this is a test from VCS.
So maybe this may be a good thing to have, maybe like in your living room TV or something like that. Like if you have a separate gaming system.
I feel like that's true. Yeah.
There was somebody else in the chat earlier said that they would appreciate having this in their living room as an emulation box.
So Mo,
go
ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that yes, because I was trying to figure out where this would fit. Like, because I have a separate computer, so if I play games on and stuff. But in my living room, having this as my essentially as my streaming box,
It could be an all-in-one, sure.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So here's a row of apps you were just asking about, Mo, and it reminded me to come and take a peek for those that didn't see.
You got Disney, you got Plex, you got
Plex,
Netflix,
yep, Disney, Twitch,
and you
Hulu,
got Hulu,
HBO
Prime.
Max, Amazon Prime.
Oh, it's got the big ones.
I don't know what
CBS.
It's got to have a Chrome store attached to it then.
Well, it has Chrome, which I already have. I don't know, but
Right.
it's not running Chrome OS, but it's.
Well, no, it's running Linux, but I don't know what
So
it's got then.
Yeah, my only concern is I wonder who supports those other apps like the Hulu app and all that stuff. Is it because if for some reason say this doesn't do well or something like that, is there a good base that's going to keep this thing going, or is it like general apps that anyone with Linux would run, so they're always going to be kept up to date?
So I bet it's like a TV that my mother has. She has a Vizio TV, but it's an older model, so the operating system that it has on it for apps was one that didn't last. Like, Vizio now moved into some other ones.
Relief? Yeah.
I'm
I'm going to get Pale Blue's Relief. Yeah, here we go. Thank you, Pale Blue, for your support. Love that you're here. Appreciate you.
So, Mo, in that case, I did some research because we couldn't find the Plex app on her TV. And it turned out that because that whole environment went away, that whole store and app support system, Plex just pulled their app from it and no longer supported it. But they were in charge of supporting that app themselves.
Okay.
So it might be the same thing.
And to your point, Mo, I think this app could die. I'm sorry, this platform could die, but it's still a piece of hardware that you could run another operating system on. So even if you ever got orphaned, it's not like you're locked into, I bought a PS2 and the PlayStation Network went down because Sony folded. I know it didn't happen, but if it did, you're kind of stuck, right? But there's a much shorter path from this to another operating system because it's built in than there would be on the PS2 where you had to hack it and figure out how to do it.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Tom is begging for 75s over here.
E Productions wants you to play a game called Siggy.
The fart game.
I'm going to get to that. I just downloaded the Atari Vault 2. I bought a fart from Melusina earlier because Mrs. So wanted to see it, and I don't see her in the chat yet, but maybe she'll join us later.
But I haven't seen her anyway.
Something I haven't shown you is that there is a...
the Vault 2, like what's in there, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just downloaded, right? So let's hop in there and see what it is. I've never seen it. I just downloaded it. Let's take a peek. Looks the same, starts as the other one, yeah.
It's Atari.
Yeah, Kun Mong is right. As long as Atari doesn't gimp the boot into other OS option, you're kind of cool.
So this was $5, right?
It was, yeah.
Okay.
What is that? Is that a football game there? Is that X's and O's?
That's Atari baseball.
Oh, okay.
Atari basketball.
Atari football.
Oh, there's football.
Soccer. Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that at some
point.
I want to see
Avalanche.
if it's X's and O's.
Oh, let's see. Let's take a look. So would you say Atari football?
Yeah, that was a game that I used to play a ton in the arcades. That's X's and O's.
Yeah, there you go.
That's so awesome.
Yep.
Great trackball game for throwing line
Look at the
bombs.
gorgeous art on the sides where it has... Oh, it was a trackball game. You're right. Yeah, look at the art on the side. That's gorgeous.
And it was a two-player. You played against each other from opposite sides of the panel. It was awesome.
That's neat.
Oh, hey, Murr's joined.
MC Murr in the house. Hey, buddy. Welcome.
The only sad thing is they don't have a trackball option for the system, but...
Yeah. Oh, Marcus said PlayStation removed that option, apparently. Does it have Bob's Bad Day? It does not have Bob's Bad Day, I'm afraid. Amiga Classic. Destroyer. Some of these I don't know. Dominoes I know. Fire Truck!
Fire Truck!
Fire Truck is amazing!
That's a two-player one. That was a crazy one.
One guy said you played it, right? The one guy sits and one guy stands behind it, and you have to steer the different wheels. That was cool.
Yep.
MC Murr says
I always hated that game because my mom would play it with me and she couldn't steer that fire truck.
or you have her steering and she walks off because she's doing something else. Like, what are you doing back there? MC Murr said I'm hosting D&D on Zoom and had to check it out and drop a like.
Nice.
Thank you, buddy. You know what? If you're playing D&D, you're doing something right.
That's right.
Pool shark, skydiver. All right. See about the
I
Atari
want to talk to you about how you're playing D&D on Zoom. My kid has been asking about that. Don't let me forget.
Space Attack, Star Strikes, Baseballs, all these M Network stuff. Wizard? I don't know Wizard.
Oh.
There's Yard's Return.
Wow.
Adventure 2.
That's not Wizard of War.
No. Adventure 2.
Adventure 2.
I'm in.
Wow.
I'm in on some Adventure 2. Are you kidding me? Oh, here's a dragon right away. Screw you, dragon. I I have never spent more than about an hour playing with Adventure 2 because I didn't play it, back in the day, and I'm so confused. You need the bridge to get through stuff. It's a whole new world, and oh man, it's just Adventure was a game that I could play over and over and there's the sword and over and over, and to have a whole new adventure. I don't know the full story on this, but
I know who did this one. This wasn't Robinette though.
Oh no, he was long gone by then.
Yeah.
It may be a homebrew. I really don't know. I could do a whole stream on Adventure and Adventure 2. Quite honestly, we did a whole stream on Adventure once.
Actually.
That's right. I don't even know where to go.
Okay.
In regular Adventure, I know where to go everywhere. So
Mike B, there's no Berserk. I think we were talking about that earlier. It's not a licensed platform because of who originally did the game.
Yeah, at least we haven't seen it yet, but I don't believe it's there.
One thing that I haven't enabled yet that I think is worth noting is that you can turn on scan lines if you like that. So you can,
so it makes it look like the
yeah. Although, where are they? Where are the settings?
Oh,
did it just hang up? Press B to go back. I'm doing it.
Wait.
Like it sees me clicking things.
Wow.
Okay, it's just the game because the console is fine. It has exit to dashboard. Looks like that game was misbehaving. We'll jump back in.
Feral Inferno says Arcade 1UP dropped hints for the cabs they're revealing on Monday. Capcom D&D arcade games may have been hinted at.
Ooh,
cool.
Really? Now I want to get to the 5200 stuff. Jason was asking about that, and I'm also because the 5200 is the exact same games you would play on the Atari 8-bit, which you guys know was my first love as a computer.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same kernel. It run the same games within just some minor tweaks. There they are, 5200. Oh yeah, look at that.
Pretty box art.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Super breakout.
Super breakout with the.
All right, yeah. Let's make sure I can get the right controller using it because I gotta have my paddle controller, so it's got the paddle on it. So let's go into.
See how that works.
Yeah, I want to do options and make sure I have the right controls for this. So, up. Yeah, see, it's like it doesn't like that I have both the controllers hooked up. Like it's not. See how it's not mapping?
It's confusing.
Yeah, it's like it's confused. So I'm going to unplug my other controller and see if that helps. It really does. Yeah. They've got some splaining to do, Lucy, to make that better. So there's that guy. Oh, but this doesn't use a paddle because the 5200 didn't have one. So it just uses your joystick. So it's true to form. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's back out of here. So that makes sense. I still want to play it.
Phoenix is saying he has to go for a little while. He'll be right back. Okay, Phoenix, we might be here waiting on you. I don't know how long we're going to go.
I'm not leaving yet.
Yeah, we're over. We're 20 minutes out.
It is working.
Hours.
It is working. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
That surprised me. All right, let's give it a shot.
Boop. Looks a little jittery.
Well, that's just the control itself is jittery because it's a analog control.
Gotcha.
But it's it could be smoother for certain.
Or digital pretending to be analog.
Right.
Yeah, right, yeah. But I mean, infinitely playable.
Oh yeah, I used to love Breakout. I don't know why. I just love this game.
There are
Breakout was a great game.
Few things in old games more exciting than when you get it across the top.
Yeah, you make that little channel and you're able to sneak it up there.
Yep.
That break explosion of the brick is nice too. I don't remember that on the 2600. That's got to be 52.
No. It's
only, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
They just add a little. Oh, I scratched my nose. That's a mistake.
Now, Kun Meng asked if the 5200 had a paddle joystick.
I don't think it did.
I don't remember.
I never owned a 5200 back in the day, so you could be right. It might be the 5200 had that spinner top. I'm not. You could be right. You've stumped me on my Atari trivia, but I mean, I don't remember definitively. It's not true, so it very well could be. Plays great.
So
5200. Yeah.
The Atari 5200 has this one stick here that they're showing. I'm looking at an image of it. It's like a combination of a ColecoVision controller and a 2600 controller, but that doesn't look like a paddle to me.
Actually, Richard said that he checked there was no paddles on the 5200.
But does the center of the joystick rotate? I don't remember if it does or not. Maybe not.
So Asteroid, Centipede, Countermeasure,
Final Legacy, Millipede, Miniature Golf, Missile Command, the The Missile Command.
Well, I'm
that was
looking
great.
at fair, convincing images that make it look like there was a paddle controller for the 5200, but
Really?
it could be.
He has a
It
bean
could be
money
that
in
somebody
there.
has a fake one out or something.
I see a bean from Mike B. Hey, Mike, thank you.
All right.
There were none. I have a 5200. Okay, so Carry Gaming says no, there weren't. Okay,
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Go with that.
we'll believe
Somebody's
you because
probably
I don't own one.
just Photoshop this then, because it's the two controllers side by side. Oh, there's a red button up there that may be a homebrew mod. I don't
Maybe.
know if it's a real one.
All right, so we owe you a spin of the wheel here, Mike. Let's see what we got. Give it a spin.
Are you brave enough? Are you?
I am. Yeah. There's your star. Thank you for your support here. Let's see what we get. Looks like it's either peach or barf.
No, you got peach last time, so you're due for a barf.
I'm excited for another peach.
So
All right.
everyone out there, please mentally think barf.
Here we go.
We can make it happen.
There you go.
Right
Thank
here.
you so much for your continued support and your super chat. It's hoping for peach. No.
Look at the
It's
expression.
peach. It's peach.
Man.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm calling shenanigans here.
Reminder,
Shenanigans.
Tom is asking for 75 for 2 beans. Now, Tom, we can't do that. The 75 was already used for 1 bean earlier. What we were hoping for back then was a second $75 while he was eating that bean, which
Right.
Right.
understandably didn't happen. I don't blame anybody at all. We priced it that way.
Right.
So, John, just out of curiosity, the rotating box right there,
Yeah.
the game box, can you actually read the back? Like, can you zoom in on it or stop it from spinning?
You can't zoom in on it or anything. It's much clearer not in this stream again without the compression.
Okay.
But it does have again manuals. So
Okay.
well,
Somebody was
allegedly,
asking earlier about Super Breakout having a story based on astronauts in the manual.
Oh, it might have.
Remember?
There was. I know they tried to come up with stories for all these games, but I seem to remember something with Breakout, though. I think you're right.
Well, did you notice? Let me get out of this. We'll come back into it. Did you notice? So when you log in for the first time, you get to pick one of their stock avatars, and I chose the default Breakout astronaut. Let me come over. Little guy, he has the
that's
breakout
what
in
he
his.
is.
Yeah, you see that? So let you pick from that original cover art. They have the avatars you can pick. You can't upload
Let me say
your
that
own.
cover art in those 2600 games had nothing to do with the game, but man, those cover art was amazing.
Oh, I disagree. It had a lot to do with the game. It's what gave you your imagination. Since Adventure was just a little square and an arrow and a duck, but you look at the cover art and you go, "Oh, I get it. I'm that knight, and that's my sword, and there's the dragon." It'll let you use your imagination, which you don't have to use your
I'll say
imagination
for sure
today.
the cover art is what got me to buy a lot of games that I was slightly, well, I'll say more than slightly disappointed in the graphics when I started playing them.
All right, what should we check out next that we haven't looked at? We looked at YouTube. We have another game or two to look at. We looked at YouTube, Chrome, Plex, Discord. Did we look at Plex? I don't think we did.
Not in this stream. You did in the first
I'll hop
video.
into it briefly
The
just
second
to
video.
show how well it works. I'm just using a controller in this case.
People were commenting that you shouldn't show your movie list in the stream because there were some questionable movie choices on your list.
I don't have any movies. This is just box art. That's all I have in here is box art. That's all I have.
You collect box art, right?
Mm-hmm, sure do. Yeah.
Big Trouble Little China.
Yeah.
I wonder why you're listening or watching that.
I downloaded a better version of it, and I'm like, I couldn't stop. Fart
somebody
game.
asked about the fart game.
Yeah,
Yep, we
comrade,
got
I
that
think
coming
the
up.
fart game is coming. So let's just like take a quick peek at the. We don't want to get unstreamed, but look at that. It's playing. It looks gorgeous. A little buffering, and off it goes. I assume.
And arguably, we shouldn't have any buffering
There you
hardly
go.
at all because
No.
you're local to this Plex server.
I mean, that works
so.
great. And then how do I exit? I guess I just hold down on the button. So that's another thing it can do as a set-top box. Let's get into the fart game. I mean, if we're here, I mean, you're going to play a fart game at some point.
You're here, you have it. I mean,
Kunmong says, not the 7800. Yeah, nothing in there yet. I remember the system that had a joystick paddle combo, but not Atari.
I would be surprised if their Vault 3 may include 7800 games or something like that.
I think, Kunmong, you're thinking of the ColecoVision because I think their center joystick. No, I don't think it was a spinner either. I think it was just a joystick.
Metal Star Gaming says he's got an original boxed copy with manual of Super Breakout. Very cool.
Nice. Very, very cool.
I don't have
John
one of
Arbor
those.
says he didn't see Goonies in your list, sir.
It's in there. But again, just cover art. That's all it is. Let's take a peek. So, Siggy, a fart from Melusina. This is ridiculous. Let's look at the settings. There's a picture of the controller that I'm sure you've seen in other stuff now. But even though I'm using an Xbox controller.
Oh,
hey, Mike
there's
B.
another $1 from Mike.
He says, I really want to barf, apparently. He doesn't care for that peach. Let's take care of it right now. All right, Mike, here we go. Here's another spin for you. Thank you, sir, for your super chat.
Carol Inferno
Big money,
says
big
if they
money.
had Atari Jaguar and Linux, that would be awesome. Very true.
Jaguar. I
Ooh.
don't remember what came out for that.
All right. So I don't know if
Probably not much.
I don't know if I've shown this in a while, but I
Dog food.
have all my beans sorted out here, and you can see. So over here is our there's our chocolate pudding or canned dog food. There's your star. Thank you for your super chat. Here's hoping for chocolate pudding. I hate the dog food. I've said before because whatever, like the part of your tongue that tastes that nasty flavor is the part of the tongue you have to use to dig it out of your molars. So you have to keep retasting it. Here we go. There it is. Thank you, Mike. Boom. Chocolate pudding. Yes. I'm on a streak.
Man,
Yeah.
He's on a roll. That's not good.
I'm a huge fan. And that tastes great. That's as good as Relief. That's nice stuff. Thank you, Mike. Let's see. Controls.
It's just not right.
Language, volume. I think it's perfect. You quit your game? No. I just want to exit over. And what is that? That's probably quit. So let's take a look. New game. A fart from Melusina.
okay, so Ghost and Goblins inspired, it looks like.
Yeah. Yep. He's
Very
throwing a
much.
sword.
Very
Okay.
much. Do.
I was
Is
with
that
the
the
fart.
Messina place up where the guy from Ghost and Goblins was from? Maybe?
No, I read a little bit. I think Melusina is the princess you're trying to rescue in this game.
Ah.
I'm just concerned, like, where the actual farting comes in.
Where's that beautiful voice coming from?
Well, it kind of made it sound like it was her farting.
Ooh. Well, there's
Uh-oh.
a large-breasted mermaid hanging out. Let's go see what she has to say.
Maybe she farts.
No, she's
Pair
a
of
lovely
lungs.
lady. She only toots.
I just said, what a pair of lungs.
Marcus sends you another $1, sir.
Oh no, come back! Oh, the water is deadly. Apparently, I'm not waterproof.
And nope,
I'm not good at that. And a nope. What's the nope for?
for Marcus saying because you got the good jelly bean. You know
Man.
him. If you get a good jelly bean, he sends you $1.
He's saying you're not getting away that easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Miner wants to know if you can get Fortnite on the Atari. Miner, I think I'm forbidding Fortnite from being on an Atari.
All right, I'm gonna get to you in just a second. here,
Harlem
Marcus.
sends
There's your
$2.
star.
Dead fish, no whammies.
Oh, I got twofer. All right. I just want to get over this platform, and then we're going to do both of these Wheel of Yuck beans.
Yeah, how many does he have now? So you got Marcus
2.
and then Agile.
Yeah.
Harlem! There he is, your star, my friend. Thank you. All right. There's a snake.
Because we did the Mike B, that was the peach.
Yep.
Can I get up?
And then we did. Oh, he got chocolate and peach.
Yeah, peach
Oh.
and then chocolate.
I
Yeah.
would love to see her again. Okay. There's a little store.
Oh, and appropriately enough, you're at a food truck. Look at that.
All hot dogs all the time.
Little dancing.
So is that a level?
I guess so.
Oh, that was very Mario World. See how it pixeled out and pixeled in? And it's got an overworld like Mario? Okay, that's a good place for us to... let's get the Wheel of Yuck. Here we go.
Miner
Alright.
says, do you not like Fortnite? I was hoping John could do a challenge in it.
I just have never played Fortnite. It means
Yeah,
nothing
it's just
to me.
not
Yeah.
something that's
Yeah.
grabbed us. It's not that we don't like it. It's mainly just get off my lawn kind of rhetoric because my kid plays it all
I don't know
the
if you
time.
noticed, we're old guys. All right, this one. Who's the first one? This was Marcus.
Marcus,
Here we
first
go,
one.
Marcus. Big money, no whammies.
I want barf.
Well, I'll send you one. Berry blue and toothpaste.
John's favorite category.
Oh.
I love
He
it.
likes both of them either
So I
way.
only have 2 left. So not because I'm eating them casually, just we keep hitting on them. So if you're new to the stream, I don't hate the toothpaste. Like, it's okay. I don't mind it so much. But there you go, Marcus. Thank you for your support. Come on, toothpaste. I'm fine with it.
Oh, Mike B, wash those beans down with sriracha, sir. $5.
Oh,
Nice. That's how you do it.
Right. Oh, Mike, just when I was starting to like you. And we have Arlem, right? We got Arlem Spin.
Yep.
You do have Arlem
I'm having
Spin.
some toothpaste right now, which is fine. It's the bad bean, but
Marcus, damn it.
here we go. Here's Arlem Spin. There's Mike B's star. Thank you, buddy. We have buttered popcorn or rotten egg.
Oh,
And
you love the rotten
you
egg.
got another Marcus dollar and an Agile dollar.
All right. Well, we got hot pepper stuff to handle first, so let me go.
Yep.
All right. So we have buttered popcorn or rotten egg. Hard to see.
All right.
but
So
it's,
after that one, you've got 2 of the yuck beans and 1 hot. But you're
One
going to
hot.
do the hot first.
all right, here we go.
You doing the hot one right now?
No, this is the yuck bean.
Oh, yuck
that
bean,
could
okay.
be butter popcorn.
It's
or...
buttered popcorn. Man, I'm on a run.
Damn it!
Yes. Thank you.
I'm
Mm.
definitely going shenanigans on this.
Oh. Well, the problem is I'm running out of good stuff, so I know I can't last long.
All right, so you got a hot sriracha from Mike B for $5, sir.
There's your star, Marcus. We're going to get to your bean in a second. He's like, this cannot stand. Nope. Oh, that's the wheel. We don't want to do that. What do we want to do? We do
want the-
hot beans. Here we go. And it was a sriracha.
Yes.
It was a sriracha, $5 beans.
$5.
Take care of this popcorn.
Sriracha popcorn. I think that's a favorable flavor. A lot of people eat that.
That could be
don't
all
they?
right. Mike B, thanks again, man. I appreciate you. There's your sriracha or whatever it's going to be. Yeah, sriracha bean. Oh, no, this is not an option. It's going to be sriracha. Sriracha or candy corn. No, it's always sriracha.
And another $1 from Arlem.
Oh, my goodness. Marcus, this emmer effort right here. Oh, sriracha. Oh.
By the way, you inadvertently used all your reliefs up much earlier, sir. So you're kind of stuck.
I was
now.
using them in order. For being the lowest one, that's some BS right there.
Minor Tom says if you guys ever get a pop vinyl figure, he would buy it in a second.
And it's me with my head on fire. Oh,
So oddly enough, you can do your own custom pop figure. Matter of fact, I bought one from the guy who played Buck Rogers a long time ago. He only had 8 of them made, so I have one of the 8 for Buck Rogers pop vinyl.
Okay, there,
no, go ahead.
All right, sir, you still owe a Marcus Bean first.
All right, Marcus, thank you so much for your super chat. Here you go. Let's see what you get.
Come on. Peach and barf.
Oh, juicy pear or booger.
Oh.
I only have 3 of these left.
Booger.
Now we're down to 2. And I'm so scared of the ones that are mottled, have little spots on them like that. Those are scary.
Those are the flavor purse.
That's right. Oh,
That's where all the booger flavor comes from.
yeah. The booger's not great. It's that musty smell again, like mold or something. All right, here we go. Thank you, Marcus. Down the hatch. Can I just swallow them whole? Is that allowed?
No, sir. Chew you must.
And Dana gave you a relief one.
Oh,
Oh,
Good
yeah.
burger there, Marcus. Good job.
that's
sir.
not a pear.
And your wonderful daughter sent you some relief, even though you don't really need it now. But
Oh, I'll take it. I can still taste the sriracha. Who
But
threw
you
that
still
sriracha on me? Is that Mike?
Yeah, but you still have 2 yuck beans before you get to your relief, sir.
2?
Yes.
Oh, I have an Agile and an Arlem. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Man, thanks for your generosity. Oh, man. All right, so let's do who's first? Agile?
I think Arlem. Let me go back and look.
it's Agile.
Oh no, Agile.
All right.
Yeah.
Agile, thank you so much. Here's your spin. Let's see what you get. Looks like
Woohoo! Not
Tutti
blue.
Frutti or Stinky Socks.
Sticky socks. Let's go for it.
Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. All right. Here they are.
So, Minor, we can ask to make a Dragon John pop vinyl figure. They cost quite a bit, so we'd have to have a pre-order before I can get
Right.
that set up.
All right. Agile, thank you so much. Let's hope for Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti.
Stinky sock. There you go, sir.
That doesn't go very well with Booger.
I thought they would pair wonderfully together.
A little bit of red wine.
I mean,
a little bit of white wine.
they belong in the same environment, but yeah. Who's the next one?
Okay.
Who do we owe next?
Arlem.
Get your
We
Arlen
got
done.
Arlem.
Arlem. All right, Arlem. Thank you so much. Let's give you a spin. What do we got? What do we got? Something good. Come on, toothpaste.
Oh, no, I want to see the pair because you know what the odds are now.
Yes!
Oh!
Oh, we're only. That's my last one. It's my last one.
Oh, so from now on, if it hits that, then you have to spin again.
I got to spin
That's
again.
correct.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you so much.
So it doesn't really matter which one that is.
I can't keep track of all this generosity. Who's this one? This is Arlem. All right, Arlem.
It's Arlen.
There you go. Thank you, pal. Come on, berry blue or toothpaste. I don't care.
Stinky sock with a side of booger, Mike B says, with some sriracha on top.
It's the
This is
berry,
sriracha.
it's the berry blue. It's pretty good.
So you ended off with a berry blue, but they're all gone now.
Mhm.
And you do
I'm out of
have a
those.
relief, sir.
All right.
I'll go ahead and let you take your relief
Can I-
because that was like, what, 4 beans in a row?
Can I bank
Yeah.
it for a little bit? Because the berry blue
No.
really helped.
I've already crossed it off my list, so if I forget, that means you don't get it.
And you,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as an eraser. You can't do that.
No.
Mm.
Minor Tom says, can I be your merchandise manager / designer? You wouldn't have to pay. That's fine. We don't pay ourselves, and we do it all right now anyway.
Dana, thank you for the relief. I'm gonna get some delicious water here. That helps a lot.
Plague Doc Gaming is in the house. Welcome, Plague.
Welcome.
Good to see you again.
He says, "Hi guys, it's probably not well after the sticky sock bean."
Yeah, Plague, you missed, actually. We have a new set of beans over there in the Super Chat visual. If you'd care to take a look, we've got some hot beans that were donated to us through our
Whoa,
one of our
out in the water.
patrons, Thanos. So there is actually a $75 bean that someone paid to make John eat earlier this
And
evening.
it was no joke.
It was not.
I was turning red.
John was apparently the same color as his hat.
Victoria Reen has
subscribed.
just subscribed. I don't know if you're in the chat, Victoria. If you are, welcome. Happy to have you.
I have not seen that person in the chat.
Could
It could be somebody watching one of our videos, which is
Absolutely.
awesome.
Watson4913 has just subscribed.
Wow.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Lovely to have you. If you're in the chat, hi there. Just say hello to us if you are. If you're not, that's okay too. So this is a
It's a cute
platformer
game.
game. It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
don't-
Ghost and Goblins. No
It
question.
kind of is. Yeah. I don't want to minimize like I don't like it or I'm mad at it. It's fine. It's not.
I was waiting for the farts. I wonder what farts.
I know. I haven't seen any farts happening.
I just like the fact that it's a nostalgic look back at a game that we all enjoyed. Maybe not on the Atari 26 platform, obviously, but it still reminds us of times that we had playing up. But it's something new, something we've never played before. I like that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yep. Now I think so. The naysayers would say, "But George, I don't need an Atari to play this," and they'd be right.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Absolutely right.
You know, but
Whoa, those lights explode.
there's a compounding factor that comes in here. It's like, yes, but all the things you have, it's like, oh, I could watch YouTube without this. Sure, you could. Oh, they changed weapons. Look at that. Oh, I could do Discord without this. Oh, I could play Atari without this. Yeah, but it's all in one place.
Now, John, what's interesting is my wife recently walked into the room. As you know, she likes to watch you suffer, and
Well, she gets that from you.
she does. We're of like mind. That's why we're married. I'm gonna have to inform her that even though I'm not 100% sold on the system, I think I'm probably gonna ask her if we can buy one because of the point that I think Mo and some other of the commenters made that this makes a great set-top box for your living room television to do multiple things with, including watching Plex, watching YouTube TV, watching YouTube, and also playing fun games with easy-to-use controls and controllers.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on it for the nostalgic slant. It didn't do what I wanted it to do when it calls itself an Atari VCS. What it has done, though, I think has been a really nice, successful box for living room media and entertainment consumption.
You know, it's death of 1,000 cuts, isn't it? It's like, it's not one awesome thing, but it has so
Right.
many pretty good things about it, you know?
Exactly.
This is really helping inform my review. I'm not, no kidding. I mean, the selfish reason I wanted to do this stream, aside from maybe somebody would enjoy it, was like I need more time and I need more input from people, like input like this and from our viewers and you to understand, because there's so much to unpack. And I think that's what we're finding is that it's not the most amazing thing ever, but it's a whole bunch of okay stuff for one flat price, and it's
I mean, you could do this. You can skin this cat a bunch of different ways, right? I mean, if you wanted to.
Sure.
You know, you can say you could buy a small PC and probably load Steam and stuff on it and do it. But, just the fact that it's all together, the controller,
it's done for you.
Right, exactly.
Well, and if I was buying a PC and I had the choice to, for $20 more, have it look like an Atari, it's like, oh, okay. So that's already in there. Oh, now stuff's falling. Oh, man, it's getting serious.
I see Alan Jacob says it looks like the knight leaves a little fart cloud every time he runs.
Oh, maybe is that how he... Well, I thought that was just dust.
I'm not sure.
I feel like they just put fart in the title to make me buy it. And now it worked, but...
Just birds would poop on you.
Carrie, too, is asking, can I be your friend? Yeah, of course, you're a friend if you're in the channel. You're in the chat, you're watching us, you're having fun. You're a friend automatically, Carrie.
Congratulations. Friends it is. Oh, my goodness. That was hurtful. There we go. Not the friend thing, the falling on things.
Friends can be hurtful, too.
Yes. Yeah. I saw you give me $5. I saw you give me $5, Mo. All right, I think I get what this game is, don't you?
That's fun. Looks like a fun little game.
Yeah, I mean it's something. Main menu. I mean, and I think this was $5, so yeah, fine. And it was actually it knows how to get out very easily. So I just hit start. Hit
13 says it's an expensive. I don't know how to pronounce that title.
Ouya.
Ouya.
Well, the Ouya was I think it was like $100. So it's in the Atari's defense, and you're right. There's easy to draw parallels between this and the Ouya, of which I have an Ouya. I did that too, obviously. But it's this is way more powerful than an Ouya, and I don't mean just because it came out some 7-8 years later. But the Ouya was, I think it was an ARM-based, or maybe I forget what it was. But it was basically a phone. It was a phone that hooked up to your TV. I think it was Android, I believe. I'm running Android.
Nicholas wants to know if there's any lag in the game. You mentioned earlier, John, that it plays buttery smooth.
It does, yeah. It definitely does. This box is way overpowered to run any of the games that we're playing right now, I feel.
Sailor Fisher says the knight farted the first time he saw the mermaid. He thinks
that's what made her run off. Okay, maybe that's all it was. I did see him do that, but I thought there would be more farting.
I mean, we all get nervous when we see a pretty mermaid with large lungs.
I really expected way more farting for my $5, honestly. If you're going to put fart right in the title, come on now. So just seeing what else. I'm really curious to see. Let's look at this subscription thing. Not that I'm going to sign up for it, but this Antstream Arcade is interesting. The concept is that you have a subscription to this, and they have tons of unlimited games that you can stream or play or something.
Okay, so much like a lot of the systems that are out there now where it's streaming from their servers and not using too much of your CPU or anything, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's supposed to be retro stuff, apparently. So it's downloading, so we'll take a look at that in a second. It's currently downloading. Richard Cook says Vault 1, 2600, and Vault 2, 5200. Absolutely, yeah. So, if you just joined us recently, Richard, so we have both of them. The Vault 1 is 100 titles, arcade, and 2600. Vault 2 is fewer games. I think it's another 50 or so. It's got M Network stuff, 2600, 5200, and more arcade. Some of the older arcade, like the X's and O's football we saw in there. And yeah.
Alan, good night to you and Susan. Hope you guys get some good rest. It's 2 a.m. in England.
Oh, goodness.
Minor Tom may also be going to sleep. He's in, I think, Ireland, he said. Is that right? So it's 2 a.m. there?
Yep. So Plague Doc is asking about the cost. So, we talked about this. So there's a full bundle that has, I think it's the Onyx one, both controllers for, was it $389 right now?
$389 was the bundle.
I think the base Onyx unit is $249 or $279, I think somebody said. I think it was $249 when you backed it.
Yep. So
I mean, make no mistake, it's going to be a birthday gift, and I'm going to beg for it. But
yep. What's up, Mo?
Oh, just a heads up that we're at 2 hours.
Are we? Okay.
Just so you know. Yep.
All right.
Just so you know.
Very cool.
No pressure.
No,
do you remember the days, John, when we used to watch other streamers and we used to say, how in the world do they stream for 2 hours
for
at a stretch?
3 hours?
Yeah.
Well, what we were missing was a great audience to keep us going.
That's right.
When you got people, when you got people coming in and asking questions,
Absolutely,
oh yeah.
because we stopped worrying about things to put in the stream and just started having fun with the stream, as you said before.
Yep. I'm gonna pop this Missile Command Recharged open because I have some my own questions about it. So I reviewed this game when it first came out. I reviewed it on Android, and you get it for free with this console.
Oh yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
So can I use the mouse? I can't use the mouse, but that's okay. This really needs touch. This was designed for touch.
Yeah,
because
it works well on my phone.
Oh yeah, I mean it's fine. There's nothing. But yeah, I mean because stuff is unlike the original Missile Command.
Hey John,
yeah.
You said it needs touch, and you have shown that your phone can connect to this system.
Well, I just tried the mouse, and the mouse didn't move the cursor. But that's a good point. Let me try it. So pause doesn't work because it never had a pause. Okay. That's going to blow up. So let me see if it respects that. That's a great question. So let me. I guess I got to back out.
Plague Doc says the longest I've streamed was 3.5 hours, and I was in a real good mood.
Got it.
Yeah.
So let's see if I have this working. So yeah, I'm still connected. So if you haven't seen this
Hey,
yet,
Butter Spider's here.
all right. Hey Tim. So you haven't seen this yet. So this is a companion app called the VCS Companion that you sync up on the same network, and you can see. As I click, it's navigating the screen, right? So as I click on that, and I can go over, and it has a touch screen as well. So I'm going to use this to launch that game and see if it respects the touch at all. It's down here. Hit A. Okay. So it switched over to the pad. We'll see if it actually works. Love the vector graphics of this. Yeah. Jason, if you haven't seen my review of that, maybe if somebody would go grab the link to that review in case anybody hasn't seen it. That would be nice.
Or just
hey, it works!
For it.
It works!
Look at that!
Well, so the touch works. What about fire? Oh, yeah. Oh, you can. So it's kind of like a little trackpad, and you kind of can. I'll be damned. I got a feeling that just worked by accident. They didn't plan it. But it's a screen, so... Oh, no, Agile! What's going on over here?
Oh!
What's that?
$25.
Oh.
It should have come into the room. Oh, John, do you give me $25?
No.
Mo, can you check your microphone resource? You sound distant to me.
Oh, sorry. I moved out of the way. I was doing
now
something.
you're back now.
There you are.
Okay, Agile. Time for a bean, she says. Yeah, it looks like it is. There's your star.
If I remember correctly, this is what, 50,000 Scoville?
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see these little guys in here. They look kind of brown and evil.
I am so happy you've used up all your relief pills, sir.
I love you too. All right, Agile. Here is the Cayenne. Now, she tried a broken one of these earlier when I was sorting them. So she knows. She tried it and went, ooh, ooh, ooh. So
Linux Lover has a good idea. He says we should do a mini video on the phone missile command option.
I look, you're right. There's so many potential videos to do on this. I mean, I don't want to be the VCS channel, but if there's traffic on it, we will do it.
Oh, Mike B.
Mike B, the Fire Edition.
VCS Fire Edition. Nice.
Oh, my goodness. Well, all right, we'll get there. All right. So far, Agile, this is yours. Thank you for the super chat. Here is your
you're eating both.
Cayenne bean. What?
Hold on.
What?
I believe you're eating both beans at one time, sir.
Well, that would rob Mike B of all of the glory.
I don't think so. I think it would help him and Ro to join as one to inflame your tongue.
Let's see if Agile and Mike B agree. If they do, if they agree, then I absolutely have the Cayenne and the jalapeno ready to go. So you tell us in the chat if you want to combine. If not,
I got a feeling because of the way jelly beans stick in your tongue anyway, they're going to be combined whether you want them
There's
to
your star, Mike. Thank you, buddy. Let's see what Mike and Agile have to say about that. They're probably 10 or 15 seconds behind us, but we'll find out what they say. They're probably going to conspire to do it, I expect.
Yeah, I think they will.
Fiddy, we would love to be able to allow people to pull their money for the Reaper. Unfortunately, we had to put in a rule that says no.
Oh,
you have to do it from one source.
Oh, Mike B is fine with the combo. Agile, are you fine with the combo? Go for it, she says. All right. Oh, I have not tried. I've not tested this before. So we have the. Which one is
Mike B says, I'm
Cayenne.
fine with that. Rest in peace, your mouth.
The cayenne and the jalapeno together. Okay, here they are. Put one on each side of my mouth just for fun. Fun.
And then you do have a relief pill from Agile after there, sir.
Oh.
Of course, Mo and I will be deciding
Yeah.
when it happens. But
Oh.
Oh,
it's me.
Oh.
oh! Look at his face! Look at his face!
Mm.
Yes, folks, you can't
Shut up,
make
George.
that.
Mm.
How's that? Is that worth $35, sir?
Sounds pretty damn good.
It's all
need
in
a
my
deep-
teeth. Oh.
I need 5
Oh.
deep inhales before you get your relief pill, sir. 5 deep inhales and you can have your relief pill.
Mm. I'm not to that point yet. Mm. Mm. Don't put those together. Wow. Oh.
Oh, man.
My ears are sweating. I can't hear you for a minute.
Maybe as good as the $75 one.
Oh, gee.
Oh, jeez.
Mm. What did Zach say earlier? Where does the hat end and the face
Yeah,
begin?
his face begin.
Oh. Whew.
Michael Bullard says he just got the Dig Dug Micro. Okay, can't wait for a video about it.
The micro, the little one. Yeah, so Mike is relatively new to the channel. He got the micro player, the credit card one.
Yeah.
He's requested us to do a video on it. I told him we have a pretty full schedule, but we put it on the list. Mike, be sorry, not sorry. Look at the emoji. That is the official. That's the official emoji
Yeah.
of this
Oh, you gotta
challenge.
just put a hat on that and it'd be you, John.
Right?
I need to. I smell another custom emoji for members. You know what I don't know? Those of you who are members, can you use your custom emoji here in the live stream chat? I haven't seen anybody do that. Well, Mo, you're a member. You could try it because you're
Yes, I
testing it with
can.
us. Because you can do it in comments on videos. I wonder. Because if so, we could do a custom emoji for hot pepper challenges and stuff. That's one big breath.
Kunbang still says he still has a Packy one-chip challenge chip waiting to abuse my mouth. I don't know what that is,
I don't
but
know
I'm
what that
thinking
is.
we got to find a way to
That
get
sounds
people
scary.
to buy it for you.
There's
One
two.
chip?
Ooh. Mm. Oh, I
need
have
my
heard of that.
deep
No, I have
inhales.
heard of that. It's like a potato chip that's infused with super hot peppers. I have heard of that. Yes.
So I still need my 5 deep inhales.
I've done 2.
There you go, John.
I've done 2.
Okay.
Look at that. There they are. There's E.T. Yes. We're adding, by request of Stubaka and Thanos, we're adding a Star Trek comm badge as another custom emoji. As we get more
Nice.
members, we can add more custom emoji.
Right. Because it
look
depends how
at
many members you have, right?
Look at that.
Yeah, there's a limit that YouTube gives us based on our
Yeah,
membership.
you can add more as you have more people. Yeah. All right, there's 4 or 5.
Kunming says they sell that potato chip around Halloween. That makes sense.
Yeah.
To put it in bags for the kids at the door. Here you go, kids.
Yeah, Minor Tom wants a Dragon John emoji.
Oh, I think it's a screen capture from this stream. Okay. And there's my 5th. So who was my relief? Who was it?
Your relief was Agile, sir.
Agile. Are we ready? Are we good to go? Can I get it now?
Yeah, we can go ahead and let you have it.
Thank you. Oh, man. The 2 at once was no joke. Oh, man. Mike B has just joined as a member of GenXGrownUp, buddy.
Oh,
Nice.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Throw a Pac-Man emoji in there to show how awesome it is. Thank you for joining us, man. That's awesome. That's brand new to us. You can't do that until you caught top 10,000 subscribers, I think. It's just a fantastic way for you to support what we do, and we really appreciate it. That's great. We have limited people in there. The more people we have, the more motivated we'll be to do stuff. We can do live streams just for members. We can do community posts just for members, which we've done already. And thank you so much. Relief. Thank you, Agile, for the relief. I appreciate you.
Well, John, my wife has seen enough of your suffering, so she's heading out now.
Bye, George's wife. I know her name. I just wasn't going to use it on the stream without her permission. Don't go. He doesn't know my name. No. That's not that.
I could see potato chips being another challenge for you, sir, because Kun Ming has apparently got the hookup. He's talking about ghost pepper chips.
What, now, Agile is... Oh, look at a Pac-Man with a... That's great. Look at the emoji combo. The Pac-Man eating and then the sweating... Yeah,
wow, Agile, that thing's $30 for what, a bag or just one chip?
I'm hoping a bag.
Hey,
I hope it's a bag,
real
but
quick,
even still,
watch
it better
out.
be a big damn bag.
I don't know if it's George or Mo. I'm hearing some breathing into the mic. Just let me move it over a little bit. I'm not sure who it was. So be careful. Well, I don't want everybody. Everybody else probably isn't a fan of it either.
They might like our heavy breathing, sir.
That's right.
Maybe
just you.
I've had enough of your heavy breathing over the years. So. All right. What? So I think we've given everything like a general look, but what have we?
Yeah, I think so.
Any requests
I don't
that
know
anybody
what
want to see?
Woodman's is, but Kun Meng says it was $6 or $7 at Woodman's. So
What
it's
is?
the Amazon markup, that chip thing that
Oh,
Angel's
really?
$30.
Minor Tom says I'm going to go. See you guys in the next stream. Please don't do member streams. Tom,
No.
if we do, it's not that we're going to not do these streams. That we might do ones for members as well. So don't worry. We're not.
It'd be additional.
Look, it's not about paywalling people off. We want to get to the most people, Tom. We're not blocking anybody. Don't worry about that. It's if we do those, it'll be bonuses for extras for our members. So don't worry about that.
Wow, that is just one large chip for $30.
It
No.
must be some chip. I want to see some more stuff in this vault too. Remember, it crashed on us, and I want to go back into it to see some more things.
I think we would have to get somebody to pay for that ahead of time before I could say that was a solid purchase.
I know, right?
Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday has become a member.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't care what anybody else does. Doc Holliday has one of the coolest emojis ever. That is Arn Anderson from the Four Horsemen.
Is that what it is? Oh, the
Throw it
four.
up.
I see the four.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
That is awesome.
Well, look at that. I never expected. Look, this is the default. The running zombie. That's just default with Streamlabs. I'm going to have to add a custom one because I never expected to get members during the stream. So I've got to update that for you. All right. So we looked at this. These are the arcade cabinets. I don't know all of these. Aqua Venture. I don't know what that is. Let's see.
Yeah, you're right, Kung Ming. $30 probably because it's out of season. Apparently, they grow the chips in the sriracha field. I'm guessing.
Ooh, ooh.
That one,
ow.
Cataquack, wants to know, how do I get Pac-Man emojis?
Okay.
Oh.
It's all about being a member of GenXGrownUp.
So there's a little button below the chat
Mhm.
in the video that says join. You click that and you can join. I believe it's $2.99. Is that right, John?
It is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
$2.99 per month, and then you get access to all the custom.
Oh, you dropped out, George.
Drop George.
Nope. Well, he'll pick it up. It's okay. If you can hear us, George, we lost you mid-sentence.
Yeah, I can still hear.
Oh, there you go.
guys.
We got you now. We
now
got
I
you.
hear you.
Yeah, it was just,
Thank
it was
you.
a momentary dropout. You sound great.
Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get all the Pac-Man emojis for $2.99
That's
per
it.
month.
He's got it. Whoa, go yeah. This is interesting. I don't remember ever playing this. This must have been either a late, never released, or a.
Richard is saying Aquaventure was another
Unreleased,
prototype, so
yeah.
maybe that's what this was.
That would
Yeah.
explain why I never played it.
John Arber says he has a baseball coach as a kid that looked an awful lot like Arn Anderson's twin. I'm sure that John and Doc Holliday know this, but Arn Anderson is not actually related to the two other gentlemen who played his nephew and uncles, right? His two uncles, because he was the nephew, the Andersons, who were the tag team of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. They were just all guys who kind of looked like each other. So they gave each other the
I
same last
finally figured out
names.
what to do in this game. It just took me 5 lives.
What's
gotta
the
go-
turtle's
Trying to
top
kill fish.
I think the turtle is the timer to show you the air running out, I believe. You got to go down. And you got to. I'm doing poorly at it. You go down and pick up the treasure that's at the very bottom, after the bottom of several screens.
Carrie Gaming says they don't like Pack and Pal. Sorry about that. I don't think I really have an opinion about Pack and Pal.
We did a live stream on Pack and Pal because it's the one that has Pac-Man's dog.
Oh yeah.
Chomp Chomp, because it was actually called Pac-Man and Chomp Chomp, but it was also Pack and Pal depending on when and where it released. Do you know the guy that wrote Pack and Pal commented on our live stream a year or so after we did it, saying, was it wrote Pack and Pal, or maybe he?
No, this was something else.
Or he did the artwork or something, but he definitely chimed in. And so we've seen a lot of creators. The guy who wrote Missile Command Recharged commented on our video. He saw it. He goes, "Thanks for." You picked up on all the little things that I did. Thank you for the review. It was very nice. Nice guy. He's the Nick of Nintendo, or not Nintendo, Nickervision that did that game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
His name was Nick something. Nice guy. Whoa! I know what that thing is. A mermaid or something. Well, it's a cool game. I've never seen it, but it's neat. I didn't mean to back out entirely. I just meant to back out of Atari. Whoa! See that?
What was that?
That was just something weird. I don't know what it was. Main menu.
All right, glitch number 101 on the hit list today, according to Sam Jackson out of...
Yeah, definitely 2600 style graphics, Richard said. I agree. But late 2600, when people figured out, like they started decompiling Activision, going, how'd they get so many colors? How'd they cheat and do it? And they started, because Activision did stuff people thought was impossible. I played Frog Pond, I think. I think I have.
There's still many.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Yeah, Mike B, we remember the old Pac-Man cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
I actually enjoyed them. They were kind of fun.
Yeah, I have a season of them or so in my Plex. I haven't played this one, but I played one like it. But so
yes, Feral Inferno was asking about fast food.
The game Fast Food.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely played it. Definitely like it.
Wanted to know if it was in this collection or not.
We'll check and see. Oh, there's a bird. Probably don't want to grab the bird. That's probably a bad plan. I'm guessing? No, you do. Oh, it's like a fly.
The black one looks like a fly. I don't think the bird. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
A frog can eat a whole bird? Damn.
So yeah, there are frogs. There are toads that eat birds.
Like,
are there really?
Look at this. Look at this game, and like, look how much better it looks than most of the 2600 games that we had.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, it is definitely.
It was definitely late in the game. This had to be mid 80s or something. Oh, Richard said Aquaventure was 83.
Okay.
Yeah. That was around the time. Remember they released The Fun Is Back, and they released the Atari VCS as a new, tinier one. Remember the little one they put out?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because they had a bunch of, post 83 was the crash, but even after the crash, they still had inventory and they still had games. So
that was a common tactic back then on console makers. They would take the same console, release it in a different form factor.
Yep. See what else? Oh, Frogs and Flies. That's the one that I remember, actually. I remember I said I thought I played the other one. Yeah, not as good, but M Network. This was an earlier game, I think. You know what? It probably, if I wasn't dumb, I could probably look and see when it came out right here in the instructions, couldn't I? Let's go to the manual. It's kind of small. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can't read that right now. Maybe somebody can. Oh, it's by Mattel for the VCS.
Richard Brown says Aquaventure was programmed by Todd Fry, the guy that did Pac-Man.
Really? I did not know that.
I thought Pac-Man was the Japanese
the
guy.
VCS port. Todd Fry did the VCS port. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Is it stupid that I have that trivia in my head instead of other useful information? Frog Bog on the television. Holy moly! That's a what am I trying to call it? A late. It's the word I'm trying to think of. A homebrew kind of thing. It's a more modern thing. Yeah, I think, as I remember. I don't know if I ever played it, but I remember seeing it. Yeah, I have seen this. So. Oh, that's interesting. It is whack-a-mole.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh, so
I don't remember where I saw it before, but I've
so
seen
you use the directions, and the fire button does the center. So it really just spin around and get everybody. But I'm sure there's bad things you can't hit later, I expect, right? I've never played this in my life. This is cute. All right. What else is in here? Finding 2600 games you've never played. Motor Rodeo.
What the heck? Whoa.
Okay.
Is this
little
looking at your
jumping
tires? Wow.
I don't even know which one I am. Looks like Dragster a little bit. Like you have,
a little bit, right?
Don't know. I have read instructions on that one. Saboteur. Ooh. Yeah, they look to be mostly unreleased games, Linux, I think. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Ooh, that looks interesting. Saboteur.
Almost looks like a poor man's version of elevator action.
Yeah?
Let's find out. On a real old VCS, you get the kids' controller for Holy Moly. Oh, really? There was a controller for it separate. Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I never played Holy Moly. Why would I? So what do I need to do? So it looks like I can shoot. Oh, look at he turns into a skeleton. Skeleton man. Skeleton
There's something
man.
that's going up and down on the bottom right-hand side. Like the
Yeah.
people are trying to knock it up
Ouch.
and down.
This
Every
is
time they run
pretty
into it,
frantic.
it goes up.
Yeah, and I can't shoot it apparently. Look at the yar. There's a yar running around. You see him?
Oh, yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Well, Jim, we've got this extra yard pixel. What are we going to do? Well, throw it in Saboteur.
Maybe that's the timer I have to survive the level until something happened.
Or maybe you have to clear everybody.
Oh, I just died apparently.
That wasn't good. Better stay away from that guy. Did you just throw a snake at him? What was that?
Kind of looked like it. Kind of looked like it. Oh, ow. This is like almost unfair.
Wow. Richard says Saboteur was by Howard Scott Warshaw. Unreleased.
I'll be damned.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well, it
Are
looks a
you
little bit
doing
better than
anything?
Adventure.
but I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe you got to throw that at a certain side or something.
Happened. Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's call Howard and find out.
Yeah, right.
He accepted me as a Facebook friend. What a nice guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
that's, wait a minute. Thanks for taking the wind out of my sails. What a pal.
I'm just saying, Howard Scott Warshaw, what is he really doing lately? He probably has plenty of time to accept you as a friend.
He's a psychotherapist.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's why he accepted you as a friend.
Yeah.
He's like, this guy
He was
needs.
afraid to reject you.
This guy needs some help.
Yeah.
This is cool,
Gotta
but
go
I feel like I need some more information.
This looks like Berserk and Adventure combined.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Looks like there's some spell casting in here. That's pretty nice. Oh, there's Yar's return. That's probably going to be flickery, so we'll see how it looks.
Excuse me.
Oh, boy, is it flickery. Oh, man.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, I don't know how much you can see, but it's a nightmare. And it was a homebrew. It always looked like this. It's not the VCS's fault, I assure you. I don't know how much it's flickering for you, but it's a lot for me.
Oh,
It's flickering a lot here too.
Yeah. Okay, let's
I
not
remember this. Yeah.
let's not punish your. And I would say Yar's Return is not a great game. It just is a sequel.
Yes, Richard. Howard Scott did just release a new bio. I think, John, you got a copy of that or something, didn't you?
It's on order. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought your friend on Facebook would have just sent it to you for free.
Now you got to do that to me. Scallywag, I just had a seizure. I'm sorry, buddy. I should put up a warning on that. All right. I feel like we've given this a really thorough kind of a look, and there's some conclusions we've come to that it's something looking for a problem, and it doesn't do anything amazingly out of the box. It just has so many. It's like, and it can do this, and it can do that, and it's pretty good at this, and you can do this with it. It's just like it's an all-around kind of jack of all trades, master of none, is how it feels. And
yeah, I agree. But that's not a bad thing necessarily.
I don't think so. What are you thinking, George? After getting a chance to look at it a lot more here, you have any more kind of thoughts that I?
Well, I think I'm convinced that it doesn't give me a nostalgic Atari 2600 feel.
Yeah.
However, don't get me wrong, you can obviously play all the 2600 games you want with the VCS vaults and whatnot.
Sure.
I do like that it's a jack of all trades, master of none feeling, and I agree with you on that, because I think it could do something nice for my living room entertainment situation that I would have to create and do on my own and put a bunch of parts together that may fit or may not. And this seems like, at least in this first iteration, and I'm sure they'll improve it, that they have done for me. I can watch Plex on this. I can watch YouTube, go to Discord, PC mode. Obviously you can do some stuff with. So yeah, I think I'm kind of okay with what it is. I kind of like it. I think I probably will try and get one.
So Greg the Trick Snake just said it's okay, and that's the thing. It is. It's okay. I think it's going to fall short of people that it's either amazing or a failure, and I think it's not black and white like that. I think it is.
I don't think it is either way.
I think it is okay. Nicholas is asking, is the fan in the back of the unit loud? And when it first turns on, it is, but it quickly becomes just background noise. But I will tell you something I noticed, full disclosure, is that I left it running a game all day today, and I noticed the fan kind of going, like it was having trouble managing a temperature. It kept going up and down. Maybe it was hot over that part of my entertainment center. I don't know. But it's not really loud. I noticed it because it was not zero volume. Scalawag is asking about the Amico. I pre-ordered the Amico. And Kun Mong is also asking about the Amico, which is in television stuff. I did not order an Amico. That's not to say that it's. I don't have personally nostalgia for the Intellivision. I never owned one, but I played some Intellivision stuff. George is in love with the Intellivision. He never owned one until he has one in a box that I try to restore. If I got an Amico, I would love to look at it because I'm not an expert on Intellivision stuff, and I mean, I can speak to the authenticity of 2600 games all day long, but yeah. So
yeah, I might get an Amico at some point, and if I do, of course, videos are.
Yeah. So some more good chat coming in. Plague Doc says, I honestly didn't think the VCS would release. Hey, you're not alone.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was a good running joke on our podcast.
Both Mo and George felt the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pale Blue shall be sticking with my flashback for the time being. And I get that. If what you want to do is play 2600 stuff, flashback's there.
Right.
Now, the later ones, do they have HDMI? Because a lot of the flashbacks had to have RCA, which you had to do a converter or something. I'm guessing maybe the more recent ones had HDMI. I don't know. All right, Carrie Gaming. Pac-Mania is cool. Absolutely. Please don't post it 5 times. We see you there. Sorry. It just is. Fact. Okay. Yeah, Scalawag, we were saying earlier, I need a problem for it to solve. You're right.
Yep.
It's a tool waiting for you to have the right bolt to put that tool on. What is the thing you need for it, it seems. The new Night Stalker game, Killer App for the Amico. Yeah, not real familiar with that, so I'll have to learn some more about it. It's unbelievable how many ways you could buy Atari Vault. And I'll tell you, I think right now, the Atari Vault is like, the full package, the 1 and 2 on Steam is like $2 right now, if I remember.
That's like everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it's both 1 and 2, so you can get it for your PC right now on Steam. It's really cheap. All right, guys. I think we put this through its paces very well.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, first and foremost, we're so grateful to everybody that showed up in the stream. The people that joined and memberships, unbelievable. Thank you for that. Everybody that made me eat stupid beans and gave me relief, especially gave me relief. Thank you for that. And these streams wouldn't be nearly as entertaining as they are without George and Mo taking time out of their evenings to sit down with me for hours and just goof off and laugh and everything. So thank you guys for being here. It means the world to me.
Oh, man, this is fun stuff, man.
So, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for everyone. I hope you enjoyed this, took a good look at the Atari VCS, and we're going to wrap it up right there. So thanks so much. We will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye,
See you
everybody.
guys.